you don't have passion for excellence. So love what you do. You have joined the university and love that you cannot in the university. Embrace it and enjoy every moment. And for us, that is part of our value, passion for excellence, and also unity of purpose, focusing on working as a team to achieve a common goal. As much as we are an institute offering diploma courses, we also partner with the university to ensure that when you are with us or when you are within our community, you are going to be the best you can be. So you've heard, the university will work with you. We will also work with you if you visit our branches for services. We will ensure that at the end of it all, you want to be a better person. At the end of your study at the university, you want to achieve your goal. So we will partner with you on the same, as it clearly works with our core value. Now, we at the institute, we have various services. You've heard we have library services. We also offer programs. I know some of you are conversant with our professional diploma and certificates. We also have membership programs. And as you are aware, especially if you are gearing to become a professional in this country, you are supposed to be a member of a certain organization or a professional body. So KIM has that wing, and we are encouraging you to register with us as membership to give you that leverage in the market that you seek. For those who have gone through our diploma and certificate courses, thank you very much. I wish you all the best in your journey, in your journey to getting the degree. For those who haven't, we are inviting you to actually substitute your degree qualification with our diploma courses, among other services. So we also have the listed services there: management, research solution, executive short courses, business skills, business advisory services. We also have the COIA Award and the Management Magazine. So if you wish to chip in some of your knowledge in management, you are invited to do so. So for those who, for our professional diploma and certificates, we have an array of them in project management, purchasing and supply management, archives and records management, office management, business management, human resource management, marketing, and also public relations management. So we have a rich offering where we invite you to make your pick. So you might decide to do a degree in leadership and combine it with project management. We encourage that as we keep training you to be a productive and successful member of this society. So we also have short programs, which actually career and professional persons really embrace this. There are 7 in number from our side. These are 1 month, 3-month courses. You train with us and you get a skill in automation and records and information, environmental impact assessment, quality management, monitoring and evaluation, supervisory skills, strategic management and leadership, and also senior management courses. And all these courses, you can comfortably take them alongside your degree because they are online. That is, our online is more or less like the mode of Odell, that what you have in the university, but you can take it at the comfort of your location, the comfort of your home, at the comfort of your office, wherever you are, not necessarily within our branches. So this we substitute. This is also a good thing to have as you're pursuing your courses. Yeah, these are just, I wanted to also introduce to you some new certification courses that we have. We have the mediation course, which we are currently offering it in partnership with dispute resolution services. We know as leaders, even as individuals, wherever you are, conflict arises and we don't need to rush to courts, all of us. So we need these skills as leaders to ensure that we are operating as good leaders and also living in peace and harmony, because conflict happens. So this is a course we are introducing, and digital marketing. So as mentioned, we are hosted in 13 branches. We are in 13 branches. So is MUA hosted there. So you're all welcome to visit us at Nairobi, Utawala, Kitengela, Machakos, Nakuru, Eldoret, Narok, Kisumu, Kisii, Thika, Nyeri, Nanyuki, and Mombasa. So you can see you are well covered, and we are happy to have you. We also have our online branch, which we have newly introduced this year. So if you can make referrals for those who have relatives, colleagues, or siblings who would wish to also join us, you are free to refer them. We have our online branch offering similar programs to what we are having on the ground. And before I exit, I want to just give two parting shots. Number one is to assure you that you have made a right decision joining our community at MUA and Kim, of course, by extension. And we are proud of you. And keep your eyes on the ball, keep focused. Whatever you shall be hearing today, let it not be stories, but embrace them, because we have seen many students come, some succeeding, some failing off. But we want you to be part of the success story by embracing, learning, embracing what we are telling you, learn with us, work with us as team and passionately, and build yourself from all directions. Last but not least is to wish you the very best and urge you that I know the going might look smooth at times, might look difficult at times, but you will succeed. Just keep your eyes on the ball, and sooner rather than later, as you've been told at MUA, you expressly finish within the set time. That will happen. So I wish you all the very best, and I welcome you once again to study with us. As you can see, even if you've done our diploma program or certificate, we still have much more to offer. So welcome. And as you continue with your journey in the Management University of Africa, I wish you the very best and may God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mildred. That is really great. We appreciate the support we get from the Kenya Institute of Management, and we really look forward to enhancing it going forward. Thank you very much once again. Kawino, our Vice Chancellor will not be able to join us. He has sent his wishes to our students. So Kawino, I want to come back to you so that you go on with the program. I'm seeing some students are asking how long will the meeting last? I think we will aspire. Can you share the program on the screen of the day, Kawino, so that at least the participants will know the duration the program is going to take? But importantly, we try as much as possible to summarize our presentations. Who is able to project the program? it may take about 2 hours, if I'm not wrong. So it is now 9:45. So we will ensure that by midday we are through with the program. That is what I can say to Mohammed. Mohammed was asking how long the program is going to take. The other important thing to manage time also is to chat, yeah? To chat. And then I want to request our staff to be responding to the chats which the students will be raising. So we can also utilize the chat so that we move a bit fast. And I want also to request my colleagues, when you are presenting, as much as possible, you summarize so that that duration of less than 2 hours we observe. I know our students are also engaged elsewhere. They could be also very busy, and that is why they were asking about the duration. Thank you very much. Back to you, Kawino. Take over.
Thank you, Prof. And very quickly, to save on time, I would like to welcome the registrar to take us through. And as you have requested, I request my team members, please let us limit our time so that we can pass the information to our students in good time. Registrar, karibu sana.
Okay, thanks a lot. The name is Daniel Como, Academic and Student Affairs. So basically, we are the department that organizes for this orientation. And what our request, just like the DVC has said, is for us just to give the snippets of our presentation. The key aspect is to introduce students to the various departments so that you can always know where to get assistance from. So from the registrar's office, my presentation is on the culture of the university, a few aspects on student affairs, and also on some academic issues. So the first thing is that we are aware that all formal organizations have got what guides them, and we have a vision, a mission, and a philosophy. I just want to emphasize on the vision of our university, and that is providing management and transformative leadership solutions worldwide. These are the standards that you would want to be guided by, so that whatever it is that you do, you look at whether we are fulfilling that. You look at the mission and you can see there is something to do with innovative teaching. We have this to do with distinguished research, change agents, as well as entrepreneurship. So those are some of the key things that we would want to emphasize on. Again, in the philosophy, we talk about governance, entrepreneurship, business, transformative leaders and managers, and this will be reflected in our curriculum and all the activities that we have. For example, when we have international conferences, etc. Again, we are also guided by the core values. We have 5 core values. It is good for us to just get to know them: lifelong and experiential learning, academic freedom, creativity and innovation, integrity, and social responsibility. Again, you'll find that some of these things are not only in the practice, but we also have them in our curriculum so that they can be inculcated. Proceed. Next. So in terms of communication, and this is a key, what I would want to say is that official communication is in writing. I want to emphasize that because you will make calls, you'll talk to people in the at the university, but please don't say that I was told or I said or I called. Yes, the calling and the discussion with our staff is for guidance. But now when you say you want to communicate, if I tell you, yes, you want to refer to do a deferral, yes, you can defer your semester or your courses up to next semester. It is not until you have put it in writing by filling in the form that it becomes official. So whatever it is that you communicate, once you are guided verbally, ensure that you put it into writing. you'll get some emails from the ICT team once you come to the university. And this is an email that you can use for all your functions as a student of MUA, because many times students say that they lost their emails. Many of us are working. You might get communication from the university that gets mixed up with your official or the work email. So in case you come to the university, you get an official email from MUA where we will be using to communicate with you. And communication from the university and to the university is done through the office of the registrar. I encourage you to read your email. Many times we get, possibly we sent a timetable when the exams will start, and the student says, I did not see the timetable. Definitely by the time you talk about that, something will have happened, you'll have missed your exams, and possibly there may be little that can be done to remedy the situation. Proceed. Go on. So just to mention, we have programs and we have students here in this orientation all the way from certificate to the PhD. All I would want to say as far as minimum requirements are concerned is that we follow the CUE guidelines as well as the TVETA guidelines. So that if you have a D minus, you can do a bridging course. D and D plus, you can do a certificate. C minus and C, you do a diploma. A C plus allows and above allows you to go to a programs, to a bachelor's program. And as you can note, we have 5 programs, and some of the programs have got very specific details. For example, if it is a BCom, you'd also be expected to have a C plus in maths, a C in maths and English, a C in maths and also in English. So, and also when it comes to the Bachelor of Education, the teaching subjects, you're supposed to have a C plus as well as a C plus in the 2 teaching subjects. Basically, these are the guidelines from the CUE. If it is the master's, then it means what you need to have is you must have a bachelor's degree from an accredited university. And the degree should be lower second. And but if you have a pass, then you can be allowed so long as you have 5 years work experience. For the PhD programs, we have 2 programs, and you're supposed to have a master's. And the only thing that I would want to emphasize on the master's and the PhD is that in case, since it has to be a recognized institution, if it is a foreign institution, then you need to equate with the Commission for University Education or with the Kenya National Qualifications Authority. The good thing we would want to say is that we have progression. It's possible for you to progress all the way from certificate up to the PhD. And we have had students graduate with a PhD having come from a C, not a C, but a D plus, that's a certificate. So what I would want to ask the members here is that today is the first day in your program, but remember you can still go on and on. In terms of some aspects, why you do it is good for you to come to the university is that going forward, you'll be getting a 5% discount for early bird. We have flexible system, that is you can study during the day, evening, weekend, and distance learning model. Then we do interact a lot with the industry. So we have faculty that takes our students through some of the courses. In addition to that, we have access to international faculty. Not only that, but we also have exchange programs with some universities from outside the country. We have visitors and speakers from the industry that talk to our students, that interact with our students, so that the kind of education that you get is experiential, not just theoretically. You'll be able to access our library online. Our librarian will be telling you about the various aspects. And then KIM head of branches was here with us. You can see that you can get access to any of the KIM branches and get assisted. And then in addition to that, we have a state-of-the-art facilities that ensure that you get good services. Proceed. Next slide. So all of us have gone through the application process. Those of us who are here, there are some documents that you are asked. In case you did not provide, let's say like the copies of your certificates or your, some of these things, the passport size photograph or the national ID, you may get provisionally admitted, but remember, the full admission is on provision of all the documents. So just check whether your letter is, if it is on provisional basis, you are given the time in which to provide the documents that are needed. So I've talked about the issue of verification and validation of certificates, and this is for students from outside the country. And those from outside the country also note that you need a student pass in case you are to stay within the country. Proceed. Next slide. Okay. You'll note that you'll be registering for your courses at the by the beginning of every semester. Once you register as a new student, you are going to get an admission number that is very, very unique to you. And this is a number that you should always be putting, as it is the one that it is the number that is very unique, and it is the number that distinguishes you, even if your names are similar to the names of another person. Proceed. In terms of unit registration, every semester you'll be registering, and the final day of registration is always the first day. For example, our first day for the next semester is on 1st of September. That will be the final day of registration, and this is important. You have to register during the exam. Within that period of the exam is also the time that we register students for the semesters of the units that will come. And this is done so that immediately you start, we know which student is in which particular requires some specific units. In case you don't register by the 1st, then you are going to have a penalty of 500 shillings per day. The intention of this is to discourage anybody from registering when studies have already started. Remember, for the full-time students, you're supposed to have not less than 80% attendance for you to be allowed to sit for exams. Those of us who may want to defer their admission, you can do it. For example, you may feel that you may not manage to come this semester, but the maximum you can defer is 3 semesters, after which you have to apply afresh. You'll be considered not to be a student. Proceed. The number is unique, and you realize that there's no student with a number like any other student. So especially when it comes to the issues of exams, make sure that you quote this number. And in case you don't write the correct number, there is always a penalty. And the penalty is because a lot of confusion is caused. For example, if I look at number 1, if you don't write BML at the start and you write BCom, or if it is at the end of it, or you do not write 24, you write 23, that admission number becomes the number of another person, and you might find yourself getting marks that are not yours. And you'll hear a student says, niliwekea marks ambazo sio zangu. So to discourage that, where you get marks that are not yours because another student has used your admission number, we ensure that you also pay a penalty so that you are keen. And remember, anytime you are whether you are doing exams or whether you are coming to the university, you're supposed to have your student ID number. And when you're doing the exams, you have your exam number. This is to assist you put the right admission number. The other thing that I want to mention is that you must have your ID at all times when you come to the university. And whether you are in the branches, ensure that you collect your ID number. This can be done, for example, those who are in the branches by liaising with the marketer who is there. They can always assist so that we send them together in case you don't come to the university. Remember, a student ID can assist you in very many places where we say where students get some preferential treatment. Anytime you lose your ID card number because you need to have one, then you can always replace your ID with a payment of 1,000 shillings. Once you register, one of the documents that we send to you on admission, and in case you don't have it, you ensure that you have it, is the student's handbook. And this handbook has the rules and regulations that govern your stay at the university. It has a lot on the issues of the what you're supposed to go through academically. And then in addition to that, it has also the exam rules and the regulations. So ensure that you have a soft copy, because you give it as a soft copy of your student ID card. It will also show you what it is that you require to graduate at all the programs. Remember, the key thing is there's something called the minimum for any program. If it is a diploma, if it is a graduate, master's, PhD, etc. Proceed. And finally, as the Dean of Students come, the other thing I would want to say is that as you joined, you are given also all the courses that you're supposed to have for you to graduate. Ensure that you follow on what it is that you've done, so that by the time you graduate, you know that this is the time I'm now liable for graduation. That's what I have, MC. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's welcome the Dean of Students. Moses, as you come, I would like you to request Evans Makasanda, because of the way he will support students in community service and so that they know him. Evans, just show your face to your students quickly. The students always call me and ask me who you are.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kawino, and new students. I take this moment to also welcome you. I'm Evans Makasanda from the Office of Dean of Students. I coordinate administration of community service and industrial attachment, which are key units that we facilitate in the department. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you so much. Moses, you can take it up.
Thank you, Tom, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Moses Leseyo. I'm the Dean of Students at the university. And let me start by saying welcome home for all the new students and even continuing students. Basically, your journey here at the Management University of Africa family today marks the beginning of life-changing journey for each one of you. So you may ask yourself, what does the Dean of Students do for the university? So I want you to think as a support system, basically in the university. And sometimes we are even a safety net in case as you go through your campus life. So our job is to make sure that your university experience is not just about books and exams, but also about growth, wellness, and discovery, as well as belonging to the university. So in a nutshell, you'll allow me just to expound the Dean of Students mandate and what we offer in the university. One, you may find that what we do is on academic guidance, and we know academics can sometimes be overwhelming, and you may find that my office helps you to access to various policies in the university, as well as mentors and resources to keep you on track. So if you ever feel lost, please come to us and we'll be able to help you find the direction. The other mandate is on counseling services. So let me be real with you. The university life has its ups and downs. This was earlier alluded by the DVC. So there'll be exciting times, and basically sometimes there'll be low moments as you go through the university life. So that's why we have professional counselors within the university who are available both physically and virtually, especially for our online students. So the best part is you may find that these counseling services are free and very confidential. So please never carry your struggles alone. The other mandate that we do is on sports and games. So campus is not just about lectures. We want you to stay healthy, active, and social. So we have both indoor and outdoor games, activities, as well as facilities. These include football, rugby, volleyball, basketball, as well as Scrabble, table tennis, badminton, darts, you name it. So whether you are competitive or just want to relax and have fun, there is sports for you at the Management University of Africa. The other one is on club, society, and association. So this is where the campus life becomes real, and we encourage you to join or even start a club that matches your passion. We work with the student leaders, and basically they are our core link that helps our students to come up with various clubs. Some of the options we have, including Innovation Club, which is for creative mind. The other one is the Environmental Club for change makers. We have Peer Counselors Club, which is active in the university, as well as Modeling and Positive Vibe, especially for mental wellness. So, and of course, we have our religious association, like the Christian Union, Catholic Action, and Muslim Association, where you can nurture your faith within the university. So this group are not just fun, they help you build network skills and lifelong friendship. On accommodation and health, we know where you want to live and how you feel matters. So basically at our main campus, Kisaju, we have affordable hostels. And at South Sea here, what we do, we always help our students connect with reliable housing providers. So plus we have university clinics that offer health at both our two campuses, both main campus and our South Sea campus. This is for your health needs. Your health and safety are our top priority for us in the university. On speakers and special programs, you may find that every often what we do, we invite professional leaders and speakers who are experts, and they can be able to share their knowledge basically with our students. And these talks are not just about academics. You may find they cover career growth, they cover leadership, they cover mentorship, as well as mental health, innovation, and basically current issues happening for your future. Other key areas quickly are what we do. We facilitate two core units for undergraduate programs and diploma, that is industrial attachment and community service. And that is why Tom requested that I introduce my colleague, Evans Makasanda. And you may find under industrial attachment, this is a core unit for both undergraduate and diploma students. And it's really vital for the part of your journey within the university. It's able to provide you with real world hands-on experience in your field before graduation, and basically prepares you to transition into the workplace. Another core area we have is on community service. So community service is a compulsory unit for undergraduate students. However, we encourage all our students to take part of it. It helps you to give back to the society while building leadership, teamwork, and spirit of responsibility that be able to serve for your life. It's our responsibility. The other one is on students' discipline. So the university comes with freedom, okay? And you may find, but with freedom, it also has to go hand in hand with responsibility. So we have the student's handbook. This was earlier mentioned by the registrar, which is your guide as much as possible. You may find that I always tell my students, this handbook is like a Bible for Christian and Quran for Muslims. So read it. know it and live by it, because we don't want you to find you in the wrong side of our university rules and regulations. On career and guidance mentorship, so your future begins after graduation. So you may find that we have various programs in the university. We have free trainings in the university. We have various activities which are being facilitated in the university. Please participate in them, join them, and basically register with them. Of course, we'll be sharing with you this on our subsequent communications. On alumni engagement, graduation is not at the end of you at the Management University of Africa, but it's a beginning of lifelong connection. So I'll encourage all of us to join at the Alumni Association. You'll remain part of the network that offers support, mentorship, and professional opportunities. This is after you leave the campus. So on my parting shot, as the Dean of Students, my biggest request is don't just pass through the university, let the university pass through you. Okay, so get involved, try to participate in university activities, and basically respect others, and you ensure you also respect yourself. Okay, so once again, congratulations on joining the Management University of Africa. So this is your new home, knowledge and growth. So make most of it. So I now take this opportunity to invite the academic dean, Dr. Justa Nyaga. She'll be able to give you the next presentation. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much, Moses, for your welcome. My name is Dr. Justa Nyaga. I'm the academic dean of the university. I'm also a lecturer. You are lecturer, let me say that. And being your lecturer, I teach applied mathematics. That means statistical units, business mathematics, operational research, quantitative techniques, and some project management units. I'm so delighted to have you around as our students who are joining us for the first time, and basically those who are continuing students. Now, allow me to take you through academic matters. That means tuition and basically your learning mode and the courses you will be having. Let me say that the university currently has 5 schools. As indicated there, we have School of Management and Leadership with different programs. Like you can see, it has PhD in Management and Leadership. I know some of us, we have been admitted in that particular program. We have PhD in Business Administration with various specializations. We have Master of Business Administration. That is what we are calling here MBA. We have MML, which represents Master in Management and Leadership. We also have Bachelor in Management and Leadership. We have BCom or Bachelor of Commerce. Then we have various programs which still falls under the School of Management and Leadership. Some of them include certificate and diploma in management and leadership, certificate and diploma in supply chain management, certificate and diploma in entrepreneurship. Then we have the next school, which is School of Arts, Humanities, Development Studies, and Social Sciences. Actually, as I'm presenting this, be keen to know where your programs falls under which school. Some of us who have done exams previously, there is a section where you are supposed to be indicating which school you fall under. Now, if it is School of Arts, Humanities, Development Studies, and Social Studies, we have courses such as Master of Arts in Development Studies. That is what we are calling MDS. Then we have the Bachelor of Arts in Development Studies. That is what we are calling here BDS. Then we have the Diploma in Community Health and Development. We have Diploma in Counseling Psychology, that is DCP. We have Diploma in International Relations and Diplomacy, and their corresponding certificates. Like for instance, the CCP represents certificate in Counseling Psychology and so on. Now we also have another school, which we are calling it School of Education. Now currently, the School of Education has only 2 programs. One of them is Bachelor of Arts in Education. Then we have Diploma in Education Arts. like you can see here indicated. I know there are a number of upcoming programs under each of these particular schools, and as they come in, you will be getting the communication from the university on the new upcoming programs. Then we have the School of Science and Technology. That is where our Bachelor of Business Information Technology, BBIT, is hosted. Then we also have the Diploma in Information Communication Technology, DICT, Diploma in Business Information Technology, and their corresponding certificates, like you can see the ones which are starting with the C, CICT, CBIT. Now, as was indicated earlier, we also have the School of Professional Education and International Languages. And basically, this is where we have a number of professional courses being housed. For instance, we have Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transports, commonly called CILT. Then we have International Computer Driving License, like you've had, ICDL. Then we have the Business French. We have a certificate in computer hardware and maintenance, certificate in computer networking and security. We have certificate in digital media design and production. And then we have the Kenya Sign Language. Like you have been told initially, you can as well be taking your academic programs at the same time, taking some professional courses with the university. We will be able to make the timetable enabling for you to be able to do that in a very seamless way. Now, in the university, we also offer different credit transfers, and credit transfers are a kind of exemptions which you can obtain by enrolling with the university, but having done similar courses in other institutions or within the university. Now, credit transfer is only applicable if the student has covered similar units. Let me say that, similar units. And basically what we do, as guided by the regulator of the university, that is the Commission for University Education, for someone to qualify for credit transfer, then you must have obtained 50% or a grade C and above in that particular unit you want to apply for. Now, the course content coverage on that particular unit must not be less than 75%. Now, and there is something we call credit hours. You must have covered 3 credit hours or 36 contact hours. That is the regulation by the Commission. Now, for you to apply for the credit transfer, you will also be required to submit to us some documentaries which basically are supporting your credit transfer or your request for the credit transfers. They must be in original in their form. Those documents include the syllabus, which shows what you covered, and also the transcript, which will be indicating the grade which you obtained. That the student will be required to pay non-refundable, non-transferable credit transfer application fee. It is usually 3,000 per unit, which you want to be granted for the credit transfer. Now you realize that the process of doing the same, you need to come visit the school or send us a kind of a request through an email, yeah, that you are interested in applying for credit transfer. Then a form will be sent to you, yeah, which we call it the credit transfer form, which will be required basically to maybe to fill that particular form. You need to get guidance from the school on which one do you qualify for. That is very important because, like you've had, the 3,000 shillings which is being paid here, it is non-transferable, it is non-refundable. So please get the guidance from the school first before you apply for credit transfer. Okay, as per the guidance by the Commission, you cannot get more than 49%, or rather, somebody can get up to 49% of the courses or of the units you're doing in a particular course as a credit transfer. Now, allow me to talk about core units, which is in the next slide, or the compulsory unit for the university under various programs. The reason as to why we need to emphasize on that is because somebody cannot get credit transfer on the core units or compulsory units for various programs. For instance, let me start with the PhD. The PhD, we have the core unit, which we call it advanced statistics. We also have research methodology, and we also have thesis. It is compulsory for all PhD students. Now, for the masters, we have 3 master's programs currently: MBA, MML, and MDS. When you guys will introduce yourselves, I hand some of you mention some of those particular programs which you are doing, fully under master's program. Now, statistical decision analysis, stroke quantitative methods for business, stroke social statistics, it's compulsory to all master's students. Another compulsory unit which cut across, it is business research methods, which is also called research methodology in your case. Now, we also have programs which are a core to MBA and MML. That is Master of Business Administration and Master of Management and Leadership, and include managerial economics, strategic management information system, strategic management, human resource management. Then we have marketing management, leadership and organizational behavior, and also transformation leadership. Now, for the MML and MDS, they also all do entrepreneurship management and leadership as a core unit to those particular programs. Now, let me just go on to the undergraduates, and I will start with BML and BDS. The units you can see here highlighted, or they are core to BML and BDS. On top of that, we also have the core for each one of them. Like, for instance, for the BML, on top of that, business mathematics is core to them, leadership and communication is core to them, and also corporate leadership and ethics. When it comes to the BDS, it's not cutting across, but it is again core to BDS students. Foundation of development concepts and tools, then legal aspects of development, then be end also in the next slide. Like, for instance, in BCom, we have HIV/AIDS as compulsory. We also have logic and critical thinking, disaster management, attachment, community service, business communication, and so on. Most of them, they are accorded UCU, like I've indicated. Now, when it comes to the education, you also have their core units, which every student has to sit on, like indicated on the next column. That is the communication, logic and critical thinking, research methods. Then you also have the compulsory, like the team leadership and group dynamic, contemporary issues in leadership. Then we have some foundation of educations. There are 3 units. We have education administration and planning, 4 of them. We have education psychology, 4 of them. Then education communication technology, we call them ECT. There are 10 of them. They are compulsory to any student who is taking a BEd program. Same case to the diploma. For the diploma now, this is a very well, distinguished units, because they are all coded DCU. So any unit coded DCU, just know it is compulsory and you must do it, whether you've done it previously or not. In this university, you have to do it. That is what defines our degrees anyways. Certificate, the ones which are coded CCU are compulsory. This is very distinguishing. Please allow me to talk about the mode of study. And I want to state that we have various mode of study which a student will be taking. Maybe some of us, we are under, and that is in the next slide, under part-time, that is evening and weekend. So for evening and weekend students, we call them part-time students. They take a minimum of 5 units per semester and a maximum for 6 units per semester. Please take us to the next slide, whoever is projecting, so the students are able to follow. Now, we also have the old curriculum, which most of us, we are not doing the old curriculum. Most of us, we are doing the new curriculum. Now, in case you are doing the old curriculum and I'm speaking to someone who is maybe logged in and you are maybe in your 4D or something like that, meaning you are taking some, the old curriculum, you take a maximum of 8 units, minimum still remain 5. That is before you graduate. That is per semester, sorry. That is per semester. Now, for the full-time students, that means day students per semester, again, they take 5 units and 6 units as maximum per semester if you are taking the new syllabus, but if you are taking the old syllabus, you are doing 8 units per semester. That is the full time. Those are the students who attend the day classes. Now, we also have the ODEL, that is distance learning. And in the next presenter, you will be hearing more about the distance learning. That is the ODEL. Now, this is students, regardless of the syllabus, they take minimum of 5 units per semester and a maximum of 6 units per semester. Now, we also have the hybrid. I like this. The hybrid, they are the students who are taking a mixture of some units under ODEL, some units under regular. That means either evening or weekend or day class. So they have, in a particular semester, they have a mixture of those particular units. Now, for those students, they will take minimum of 5 units per semester, maximum of 6 for the new new syllabus, and maximum of 7 for the old syllabus. Now, all PhD, they are doing their units either in person or virtually, and they take only 2 units per semester. For the masters, all of them, they either take ODEL mode, or they are doing hybrid, or they are doing maybe part-time and all that, but they take minimum of 3 units per semester, maximum of 6 units per semester. For all certificate and diploma, they are taking a constant of 6 units per semester, 6, 6, 6. For 3 semesters, you good. Now, let me talk about duration of study. Somebody was asking that question on the chat, I saw that. So, bridging course, because we also have it, they take 3 months, that is 1 semester. Certificate, they take 1 academic year, 2 semesters, that is the equivalent to 2 semesters. Diploma, they take 2 academic years, that is the equivalent to 4 semesters. Bachelor's degree, they take 4 academic years as minimum, that is equivalent to 8 semesters, and a maximum of 6 academic years or 12 semesters. So for masters, they take, and I'm talking about this duration under condition that somebody is not getting credit transfer. This is a person who is not getting credit transfer in any way. So the credit transfer can affect the duration, can shorten the duration. Anyway, let me say that. For masters, they take a minimum of 2 academic years or 4 semesters and a maximum of 3 academic years or 6 semesters. For PhD, 3 minimum or 6 semesters and a maximum of 6. So what happens if you get your maximum? Whatever I'm saying, the maximum, your period, as far as your ID card is concerned, your student ID is concerned, it expires. You are supposed to go to the registrar's office, get your card validated, and continue with the remaining units. I hope I'm clear with that. So we are not chasing you away, don't worry. Now, let me talk about deferment. This is my last slide. And let me say that the students can defer a semester, a student can defer an academic year, a student can defer an exam because of various reasons. There could be so many reasons. Maybe you are unwell, maybe you are traveling, maybe blah, 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 all those particular things. Maybe you have not paid fee and all those things. So we are saying that the student who wishes to defer must do it within 1 month after the beginning of the semester. It has to be within 1 month after the beginning of the semester. And you do that through respective schools. You need to communicate to us. Tell us you want to defer. Yeah, then we'll be able to guide you on what you're supposed to do. Now, what happens if you defer after that? You will be charged an administration fee. So please avoid the administration fee of 15% by making sure that you defer within the stipulated time by communicating to us. So with that, I would really want to again take this chance to welcome all of us to the university. We are so excited to have you here. As the school, we will be shaping your, or will be part and parcel of making your journey, academic journey, to be so excited. In Swahili, and some of us do like using Swahili, as we say, hii degree ni yetu sisi wote. So the only way out, help us to help you to enjoy your academic journey. Thank you so much, and once again, welcome to the university. Back to you. Chair, I want to welcome Sile to take us through the ODEL.
Thank you, Dean, and good morning, everyone. My name is Isabella Sila. I serve in the Open Distance and E-Learning Department and Finance Department. It's my pleasure to welcome you once again to the Management University of Africa, University of Choice, where learning is collaborative and enhanced by cutting-edge technology. We are delighted to have you join the MUA community, and I encourage you to take full advantage of the opportunities here as you begin this exciting academic journey. I'm here with the ODEL team and the finance team. Earlier, we only had one person introduce themselves from the ODEL team, that was Gertrude. So maybe you can have Dorothy introducing herself. Her video will be on so that you can get to know her. Dorothy? So as we wait for Dorothy to come on board, we have the finance team. We'll start with Laura, then Amos, then Patricia, then Mwaka.
The BCom students and the BDS students. Welcome to the Management University of Africa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Patricia. Welcome to Management University of Africa. I'm in charge of master's studies, financial.
Isaac Moran. I'm facilitate business management.
And lastly, Dorothy.
Hello, good morning. My name is Dorothy Lagat. I work in ODEL as a graduate assistant, and I'll be assisting all the ODEL students. We are delighted to have you, and enjoy your stay at MUA. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That is the ODEL and finance team. We are here and we are ready to support all our students together with the team that had already made their presentation and the entire university. So under Open Distance and E-Learning, here in MUA, we offer a dynamic and flexible approach to learning that integrates online delivery with guided self-directed study. For online delivery, we have live sessions that we give our students throughout the semester. We also have self-directed study where each student is able to access learning material through our learning management system, which is Moodle. Then we also provide anytime, anywhere access to courses and academic resources, enabling a balance between study, work, and personal life. So our MUA Open Distance and E-Learning program allows anyone, whether you're within the borders of Kenya or outside the borders of Kenya, you can still be able to study under our MUA ODEL program. So those are the programs that we have under Open Distance and E-Learning, from bachelor's to master's. Then we, as earlier mentioned, all these programs are within our learning management system. And what happens is that this learning management system is your gateway to learning material and communication. You'll find that within the LMS at the beginning of each semester, our faculty members upload learning material, course outlines, your cards, and your work base to the LMS, where you should be able to log in once you receive the link and your username and the password and a manual to help you to navigate the learning management system. Still within the learning management system, there are a number of chat platforms in there where you can be able to communicate with your lecturer, and your lecturer is also still able to communicate with you. The delivery modes of ODEL, we have virtual lectures, which are also known as residential sessions. And then we also have recorded interactive forums where once we have done the virtual lectures or the residential sessions, we share with our students the recorded material. And then within the LMS, we also have our digital libraries where you can be able to access textbooks in soft copy and journals. The librarian will be able to talk more about that. Then under our support structures, we have faculty, academic advisors, the ICT help desk, ODEL support team. We have the marketing team in the branches in various counties in Kenya, and the various support staff that have been able to introduce themselves within the ODEL department. Then under residential sessions, what you call the virtual sessions, each semester we have 3 residential sessions. And the purpose of having these residential sessions is so that you can receive orientation and introduction to the materials at the commencement of the course. The second residential session is so that you can receive special tutoring for these difficult aspects of the course at the middle of the program. And the last one, which is equally important, is to revise before end of semester examination. A timetable is normally shared for residential sessions at the beginning of the semester. So you'll receive it in your email early in advance so that you can prepare and create time so that you can join your lecturer to address the various aspects that I have presented. Then under continuous assessment tests and work-based assignments, these are presented in your LMS, and the makeup for your CATs for undergraduate students is 40%, is 30%, and for postgraduate students is 40%. So for you to be able to, we have deadlines for the CATs and the work-based. They are stipulated in our order timely dates, which is shared with each student at the beginning of every semester. So once you receive that, please ensure that you can, please ensure that you take time to read through those timely dates so that you meet the deadlines in line with the university calendar and you're not left behind by your colleagues. Before each student can access the learning management system, you're required to pay at least 60% of your fees. We have a fee policy that talks about 60% payment of 60% fees upon registration, 20% by the 5th of the following month, and the balance by the 5th of the 3rd month, and that is before examinations. So the deadlines are shared in your order timely dates as earlier mentioned, and all students are required to submit their CATs and work-based to the LMS platform in PDF format. This is a requirement so that, because if you submit in any other format, the LMS will reject. Then also to bring to your attention is that our CATs and work-based and any material that we'll upload to the LMS is subjected to plagiarism level. And the current university plagiarism levels acceptable is 15% or less. So please ensure that you make use of the library and to be able to produce your original work, which is not plagiarized. If you refer to the student handbook that the registrar was talking about, the penalty for plagiarism of work is stipulated there, but you believe that you're all good students and you'll not be caught in this. The next issue is how every semester, this is what will be happening. Before the semester, our lecturers will upload material to the LMS, the CAT, the work-based and updated learning materials, including the course outline. The course outline will show you the expectation, what is expected of you as a student within that course and the topics that you shall cover. Then once you have the material has been uploaded, as a student, we expect you to pay 60% of your fees so that you can be able to access the learning management system, where you can be able to view your CAT, view the work-based and any other material that the lecturer has presented. Then based on the timelines that are there on the ODEL timely dates, you are expected to submit your CATs and your work-based on or before the due date through the LMS. The DVC had talked about the issue of procrastination. Please ensure that you work diligently so that you are not closed out when the deadlines for submitting CAT and work-based is here with us. Then in case you face any difficulties or any challenges, we have a help desk that is ict@mua.ac.ke and odeladmin@mua. These are our official communication emails. In case you face any challenges, please write to us. Ensure that when you communicate, you indicate your admission number so that we can be able to support you in the shortest time possible. Then what are the expectations? What do we expect from you as students and as ODEL students in the university? You must have a working computer, a stable internet and electricity at all times so that you can be able to access your LMS anytime and whenever you're required to do so. Then you need to practice effective time management and self-discipline in your studies so that you can be able to meet all university deadlines and complete your studies within the stipulated period or within the shortest time possible. Then you're also expected to engage actively in discussions, online forums, collaborative projects, which the lecturers have shared with you, and you will always receive communication from the office when you're expected to participate in any forums outside the LMS, as earlier mentioned by our Dean of Students. So then you're also expected to stay connected by checking your LMS and official communication channels regularly. The official communication channel by the university to all our ODEL students is via email. So ensure that the email you have registered in the ERP system is an email that is only that you can access at any time. You're the one who has the password. Please ensure that you do not provide your company email, because you might move from that organization and go to another one. That means that when you communicate, you are not able to get communication from the university. To do for you as generally for students, but we will have other trainings specifically tailor-made for ODEL students so that they can be able to get familiarized with our learning management system, and you'll be able to know how to navigate the learning management system. So some of the tips that we expect you to use as for success in ODEL is that you need to develop a consistent study timetable and follow it consistently. You'll be learning away from the university. You'll be busy in school, traveling, and doing all other things that you need to do, but we expect you to have a timetable so that you can be able to study and revise at your own time. Then you need to engage with fellow students and your lecturers. Learning is most effective when it is collaborative. And earlier when I introduced myself, I said that learning in MUA is collaborative, and this is only possible if you engage with fellow students and your lecturers. Then you need to seek support early whenever you face any challenges. You seek support by calling the university or sending us emails or coming physically to the university if you're able to. Then you need to balance your academic workload with self-care and personal well-being. This had been expounded by the DVC when he was making his presentation. Then we have a number of reference documents which you will need to have and constantly refer to as an MUA student. That is the university rules and regulations, the MUA students handbook, academic calendar, ODEL termly dates, and the CUE standards and guidelines. Then we also have a number of forms that are available by to our student. Allocation form for which is used during allocation of research supervisors. Then we have the remarking appeal form. So that is, when it comes to communication, that is just a summary of all the communication emails that you will, in case you need to communicate with the university. If you're an undergraduate student, we have odeladmin@mua.ac.ke. Please take note of those email addresses. If you are in certificate and diploma, that is your email, deepsat@admin@mua.ac.ke. If you're in masters, you use masters@admin@mua.ac.ke. Also important when it comes to communication, we have those mobile phones projected there. Please ensure that you have them, so that in case you need to reach out to the university, you can be able to call and you'll be assisted. Now we move to finance. Okay. That was ODEL. Now we are moving to finance. At the beginning of each semester, each student is given a fee structure for the program which you are applied for, and each student is required to register and pay all program fees. Is supposed to be paid to the university, approved modes of payment. You're not working slip so that it is possible. so that it is easy for the team in finance department to be able to update your payments immediately. Then the other thing that we require you to do is that if you're having challenges in paying 100% fee at the beginning of the semester, is that you can pay your fees in installments, and that is 3 installments, 60% at the beginning of the semester, okay? Then the balance, which is 40%, the next 20% you pay by the 5th of the second month. There's this semester that is September to December. So in September, you're required to pay, if not 100%, you're required to pay at least 60%, okay, upon registration. Then the 20%, the next 20% is payable in October, and that is by 5th of October. Then the third is to the outstanding balances. So on matters of fees are personal to each student, and each student is supposed to check their fee payments in the student portal. Then if you need your fee, if you need to view your fee statement, it's also available in the students portal. All your receipts for the payments you have made are also available in the student portal. For students who are not able to pay their school fees, there are a number of support organizations that you can seek for funding. We have Higher Education Loans Board, we have a Constituency Development Fund and County Fund. All the that I have mentioned, HELB, CDF, and the County Fund, Scholarship Fund, you need to make an application as a student. Take note of all university deadlines and make application before the deadlines comes so that you can receive the funds before the deadlines. Then we have scholarship of foundations like KCB, Equity. We also have religious organizations and NGOs. Ensure that you explore all these funding opportunities that we have so that you can be able to be supported before the deadlines are here with us. So once again, I'll welcome you to the Management University of Africa, and I wish you a great success in your academic and personal growth. Now I'd like to welcome the next presenter, who is our Deputy Registrar Examination, Ms. Juliet Mutisia. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Juliet Mutisia. Thank you, Sile, for that presentation. And I'm just going to take you through the examination department. In our department, we are 5 members of staff. Some are on leave, and you'll get to meet them as we move along. So apart from us being 5, we also work with other departments like the school, finance, registrar's office, which we report to, and we are happy to have you here. So today, generally, we all know about exams. We've gone through exams before in different levels of our education, and this is no different. In the exam department, we expect students to sit for the exams in a certain area. It's also good for monitoring progress and feedback, and also guidance. We can move to the next, please. If you have any questions concerning exams, you can type on the chat as we move along. So our core values in the department is long life experiential learning, and also evaluate learning achievements. Let's move on, please, Flori. On the part of preparation, we do both for online and face-to-face examinations. So part of the process, we have the different levels. Okay, thank you. So marking also is part of our mandate, data processing, preparation of provisional results, and graduation. So the different levels that we have, let's move to the next slide. Thank you. So we have different requirements for different programs. So for certificate, diploma, undergraduate, you need to have your coursework at 30% and the final score at 70%. That is the exam. For masters, we have at 40, 60, and at PhD, we have at 50, 50. All the time, we have our exams tested at 85%. And the period in terms of days, there are some that takes, oh, I'm not audible. Can you hear me now? Okay. All right. Thank you for that confirmation. So the Bloom's taxonomy or the cognitive domain examined, this is how it has been in the past when you look on your left, and on the right, this is how we've moved to. My internet is not information. So during the test, we'll have formative assessments, and that's where we'll have student tested in various cognitive skills. So also, okay, every time you need to, okay, every time you need to be in class at least 80%, right? CATS and WBA for the open and distance learning students, this is usually very timed. So once the system is locked, you'll not be able to upload your CATS and WBA. So ensure that you submit on time and also check that your marks are in, that you can see in your portal. For the physical or regular students, you also need to follow up. Make sure you do the CATS, make sure you do the WBA. It's always good to inform your lecturer if you're going to miss either for one reason or another, and make proper arrangements, because this will be a requirement for you to sit for the final exam. So if you've not attended class 80%, if you don't have your CATS and WBA, if you've not paid your fee to 100%, then you'll not be able to sit for the exam. So student ID and examination card. The student ID is given once, the first time you come to school. Then the exam card will be given every other semester, depending on the units that you're taking on that particular semester. So this is important for you to note. We'll also be communicating via email. A lot of our communication comes via email, and you'll be able to know when to collect the cards, the exam cards, and also the ID. So if you come late, at least 30 minutes late, you'll not be able to enter into the exam room. So there are general rules of exams. I'm sure this you're not new to. And we are also going to have another training towards the end of the semester, which we are going to emphasize on these rules. So don't worry if there are too much information coming in right now, but we're going to have another training for you and also send out communication on the same. So we can move on to the next. Maybe here I can just mention that impersonation is a serious crime in this country and even in the university. So ensure that you're the one sitting for your exam and not any other person. Okay. Cheating, irregularity, any kind of misappropriation. Thank you, Stephen, for doing sign language for me. Thank you. You're welcome. So this is very key. Your integrity matters when you're doing your exams. This is what gauges you, and sets you apart, even in your workplace, at home, in the society. So same thing with exams, you must be a person of integrity. If you're going to miss an exam for one reason or another, make prior arrangements. Don't have people coming in or someone assisting you to do the exam. that would not be allowed at all. So we have very strict rules and policies concerning exam irregularity matters, and would not want to meet you on that other side. All right. So we can move on to the next, please. Okay, so for online examination preparation, this is very important. We give you leeway to choose whether you can sit for your exam online or face-to-face. Face-to-face, you could either come to our main campus in Kisaju, or okay.
Webcam, and then that means that you have to install what we call a safe exam browser. Yes. So consequently, you're supposed to have installed a safe exam browser before the examination day. And the minute that you install the safe exam browser, you're supposed to do a demo beforehand so that you don't get or experience because if you don't attempt the demo before, what that means is that on the day of the examination, once you get into a problem, you might start trying to get to the IT department for support. But at that day, there are so many students who will be making a call. So consequently, you may not be able to get immediate assistance. Go to the next slide. Attempt includes the face mask, doing the exam. To know whether your gadgets are working.
Thank you so much, Mr. Komu, for stepping in. I had been thrown out. Okay, so for the online exam, again, we'll also have a training for you a month before the exam starts, or at least 3 weeks before. But of importance to note is that you must have a working laptop. Ensure that the laptop is not a company laptop, because sometimes with the safe exam browser that we use, some company laptops may have firewalls that may block the use of a safe exam browser, and it may alert your organization as an irregularity on your end. So make sure that you get a good laptop, a personal one, if possible. And if you're not able to do that, then you're required to come and sit for your exam here in South Sea or in Kisaju. Okay, so again, we'll give you more details on the preparation. Of importance to note is that we have an online support team throughout the exam, right? And that is the fastest way to be assisted. That is the fastest fastest way to get response. So ensure that maybe if you go through the exam and you have a hitch, there's a chat box on your screen, which again, we're going to train you on, and you'll be able to chat there and someone will talk to you on real time as you're either doing your exam or before the exam. Of importance to note about exam matters, make sure that you have your dates right for the online exam, even the face-to-face exam. Make sure you put down the dates correctly, make sure you put down the time correctly and the room for the physical students so that you know where your room is. If you're new to campus, either campuses, make a visit, come over, look around, know where each room is, and you're able to have a smooth time during the exam. Okay, we can move on. Again, we'll share the rules with you as we move along towards the exam. We're going to share them with you, and they're also in the student's handbook. Okay, so our grading system is as follows. For certificate, diploma, and undergraduate, the fail is at 40% and an A is at 70%. For masters and PhD, we have at 50. So masters and PhD is a bit higher. Project is graded like any other unit. So ensure that when you're doing a project or field practicum, no, the project, that's for diploma, undergraduate, masters, ensure that your project is, you do it seriously and you take the necessary guidance as given by your supervisor so that you're able to pass this unit. And field practicum, industrial attachment, community service, these ones are graded as pass, okay? So they're mandatory, you need to do them. They're more like 0 credit, but you still have to do it and get a pass or a fail for the field practicum. We could move to the next slide, please. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, thank you. So marking is done online for the online exam, and for the physical exam, we do it in the campuses, either campus, either Kisaju or here. But marking is done at the same time. Just as exams are going on, we also have marking going on. So by the time you finish your exam, marking is also winding up so that we have the data processing coming up. So in case you get your results and you feel, maybe I should have done better than I have, then you are free to apply for remarking, which will attract a small fee of 3,000 shillings. Provisional transcripts, you can get them from your system, from your portal once we announce that the exams are ready. But for you to get a consolidated transcript, then you'll need to pay a small fee of 1,000. And we request you to actually keep this very, very safely. Okay, so a consolidated transcript is whereby you have all the units combined in one document. That's what we are referring to as a consolidated transcript. Okay, matters graduation and certificates. This is the most exciting part of your education, isn't it? Yeah, when you come to finish. So would like to encourage you that you keep time, you keep doing what you need to do as a student, and you'll be able to graduate on time. When you're set to graduate, then that would happen. So matters graduation, you'll need to fill a form to apply. First, you clear from the university, then you fill a form with the intent to graduate, and we'll gladly include you in the graduation list if you meet the requirements. If you satisfy the Senate and the School Board of Examiners, then you'll be able to graduate. There's classification that is done for the certificate and diploma, where we have distinction as the highest and pass as the lowest. For undergraduate classification, we have first class honors, second class honors, upper division and lower division. And we also have a pass for undergraduate, okay? So PhD and masters, there's usually no classification for the two, okay? So 2 months after your graduation, your certificate will be ready. right? So we'd like to encourage you to also keep your documents safe. Maybe you can even seal them and have them safe kept. Okay, we can move on to the next, please. Okay, so these are the pages where you can find information concerning graduation, examination matters, about irregularity and disciplinary matters. And I would like to wish you all the best in your education, and hope to see you in December for your exams. So have a good day, and I'd like to welcome the next presenter. I believe it's Masharia from the library. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Juliet, for that presentation. My name is Francis Masharia. I'm the librarian, and I would like to welcome you most sincerely for having chosen to study with MUA. And sorry, I think there's a challenge with the internet. I had been logged out. So I'm saying we have both e and print books. The figures are there. The books that we have are quality, current, and for purpose. And in addition to those print books, we have books that the country. And for you to access this content as a student, and remember that by virtue of being a student, you are free to join, to use our library physically. But for you to borrow an item or to access the library when you are off campus, you have to be registered with the library, and we will be doing that for you once we get your name and your admission number. By the end of the closure of the intake period, eventually we will get a list of the students who have been admitted, especially ODL students from the ODL admin. It will be registered, and we will register you and communicate that. To make it possible for you to use the content, again, we will organize some trainings, especially during the Library Open Week, to train you on how to use the resources, how to access the repository for past papers, research that has been undertaken within the university. And this, you can do it whether you are on campus or off campus. We have a software that facilitates you. In addition, we will be checking your work for similarity. We've had people talk about plagiarism. Here we talk about similarity. So we will be the library checks your work against similar content across the internet and advise you appropriately. And the current version that we have of the software that we use, that is Turnitin, is also able to detect AI-generated content, and it is also able to detect AI paraphrased content. In both cases, I would want to urge you to make your work as original as possible. Then we have, we open, these are opening hours, what you see before us there. On Mondays through Friday, we are open between 8 and actually it's 8 and 7 p.m. The rest of them, on Saturdays, we are 9 to 5, Sundays, we are 2 to 5, and we are closed during public holidays. Over the next slide, that is about the next slide, the next one. Go down. The contacts, we have contacts. How you can contact the library, you can do it via our email, that is library@mua.ac.ke. You can also use info@mua. Again, we have a live chat bot that makes it possible for you to make real-time inquiries. And generally, we usually give you a guarantee of 24 hours. Within 24 hours, we will have responded to your inquiry. Lastly, and the most important thing I would like to urge you to do is to read widely. Read anything and everything. If you do that, you'll be able to ask questions and also query the answers that are given in class. That means you become confident, you become participative in any discussion, whether in class or even in a student forum. The resources that are in the library are meant for use and they are meant for you. And as I had said earlier, they are the standard resources that are used in institutions of higher learning across the world. And what we've done also in MUA to make it even more better and to increase the range of resources, especially available to you, we have subscribed to additional resources through a platform called Book. Especially for students who are on distance learning. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you to MUA and wish you all the best.
From you, my name is Johnson Kianda, working at a department called Executive Capacity Development Programs. And this is where we offer short courses programs and consultancy assignments. And the aim of this department is to help our students and participants and delegates to be able to enhance their performance within the organizations where they work, bridge the gap that may have been realized during and you have a training calendar that is scheduled from January to December every year. And these programs, we tend to attract participants from different organizations where we train them together. So the training is scheduled, the venue is scheduled, and even the number of days. So when you look at our calendar in our website, you may find there are trainings that are scheduled to take place in Mombasa, in Naivasha, in Arusha, in Dar es Salaam or Dubai. And these programs, then you'll be trained together with participants from different organizations where you get to interact and network as you also gain new skills. Then we have in-house, which is basically what we call a group trainings. Group trainings is where a client will approach us and would want their team trained in a particular area. For instance, you may have a sales team that you want to be trained on sales and marketing or customer service. And so then this training is customized to your team's need. And the number of days and where to take place is agreed upon between your organization and us. Now, the beauty with in-house training is, of course, the fact that it is customized to your needs. And also, you are able to actually recoup the cost that you used to train your team from NITA if you are registered with NITA, because we are also accredited by NITA to offer these trainings. And so that becomes an advantage, and we can actually assist you with that process. And so as our student, I would like to encourage you to partake some of these courses so that if you are here for 4 years, don't just focus on the 4 years, also focus on these other short-term courses that you can actually be used to enhance your CV, to bridge the gap in some of the areas that you may need to improve on. And that gives you a competitive edge compared to your colleagues and other people that you may be interacting with. The mode of delivery, at the moment, we have two. One was there's in-person, whereby this is physical, where you have to attend the training where it is scheduled. If it's a group training, then we'll do it either at MUA or within your organization's premises. And then we also do what we call virtual courses. These, most of them, we schedule them to take place in the evenings quite a number of them are running from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening, or very early in the morning. There are some cohorts we've trained from 6 o'clock to 8 in the morning. And what that has done is we are able to accommodate you even in the midst of your very busy schedule. And I can assure you the quality of both virtual and in-person is not any different, because the only difference is we are not interacting with you physically, but it's virtual, and so it's just being delivered like the mode that we are using to carry out this orientation. And so someone may ask, why should I train with you? One, as I've said, we are NITA accredited, and that means our courses are credible. It also means that as an organization, you can recoup the fees that you spend to train your staff members. Secondly, the courses that we are offering are in line of management, leadership, governance, and entrepreneurship, which is our niche. And that means we have professionals within us who can be able to deliver these courses. And the courses are also market-driven and also future ready skills that all of us need to be able to move with very dynamic speed at which organizations are evolving at. And so it will be to your advantage to take these courses as and when you are ready to do that. Now, you can also participate through these courses by either referring your friends, your colleagues to our courses. And actually, once you do that, let us know so that we can actually pay you commission for the participants that you've sent to us. You can also come in as a participant, learn with us, and we'll give you a certificate upon completion. Or you can come as a trainer if some of the areas that we train on are actually areas where you are an expert. Then you have an opportunity to share your knowledge and skills with the rest of us. And through that, we'll also get to pay you. And so it's a win-win situation in all those cases for both of us, you and us. And so then I also want to make a presentation on a development fund. To get in touch with us from the training department, you just need to send us an email at ecdp@mua.ac.ke. For development fund, I'm stepping in for my colleague, Gladys Nemayan. And this is the department that is responsible for two issues. One is mobilizing resources for infrastructural development within the university. This is a department that mobilizes resources for buildings and things like that. Then it's also the department that is responsible for managing the endowment fund, which is used to support the needy students within the university. And so we mobilize the resources through activities like we organize dinners, we organize charity walks, we have merchandise that we sell. And through this, then we are able to generate resources that are used to assist our needy students. And so in case in this journey you get stuck and you are really needy, you may approach this office and they'll be able to see how they can assist you. You can also participate by supporting this department through maybe the organization where you work. Maybe you have a budget that is set aside to either as a corporate social responsibility or, such cases. Then we'll be happy to partner with you so that we can be able to support the education of some of our colleagues. And so I like to stop there and wish you all the best as you study. But then I believe that you've also found other ways that you can participate within the university and be able to make a difference in someone's life. So, karibuni sana, and I welcome the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Johnson. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Management University of Africa. My name is Dr. Angeline Mwambogo from the Research Department. And this morning, we just want to give you a snippet of what the Directorate of Research, Development and Innovation does. So maybe you could go to our mandate. Our mandate is 1, to sensitize faculty and students on the various opportunities there are for research and also for grant writing within the university. But we are also the connection between the university and other industry and other universities out there. So if you are in a public university, a private or international institution, and you're interested in research, we are the connection between you and the university. Now, there we have different activities that we do. And the first activity is that is of interest to us in the coming in this semester is the international conference that will be happening on the 17th and 18th of September this year. We invite you to register, and a link will be put in the chat for you to register. Kindly register with us, attend the conference by being a paper presenter. So there are two opportunities. You can either attend or be a paper presenter. The second activity that will happen this semester of September, December, is that we'll have that will run from the 13th to the 17th of October. Now, this is an opportunity to present innovative ideas that you may have. Thereafter, all innovators will be taken through an opportunity from idea generation to research commercialization of the ideas. We'll connect you to industry so that they can be able to see what you have done and give you the skills that you need to create prototypes, but at the end of the day, to be able to deliver a product or a service that you can then launch into the market. So that's a good opportunity to engage not only with the academics, but also building your skills around innovation and creativity. The third activity that will be happening this semester is research training. This will happen on the 25th of September. Now, this is an opportunity to learn more about research. How do you create a research proposal? How do you, what are the research methodologies you can use? Both quantitative and qualitative methods. And also, we will learn this semester how to generate a story out of your research outputs. Storytelling is part of research outputs, where you now not speak to academia, but you're now speaking to the policymakers and also the community who will be targeted by your research. So we will learn that in the research symposium that will happen this semester. Now, you could be wondering if I will be learning through the ODEL model, will I have an opportunity to participate in these activities? Yes. Through all these activities will be virtual. So we have physical presence, but you also have virtual sessions during these weeks. Now, for anyone who is in ODEL and you're a continuing student, you are now ready to write your research project. There'll be an opportunity to, through the different marketing assistants, to raise a request for training. So we can have a virtual request for those who are in the Western region, in the Central region, or anywhere in this country. We can actually train you through the virtual platform. Now, as a university, we are interested in research dissemination, and we have two opportunities for you. One is that the university has a journal known Anthony, you may drop. We cannot hear. Dr. Adeline, you are not audible.
we are waiting for Dr. Angeline to join in, and basically when she joins in, then she's able to take over. Now, some of the activities of the research and development include the journal publications. Like the university has their own international journal, which we call it International Journal of Management and Leadership Studies, where students can be able to publish with us. It is a peer-reviewed journal. That means it has all credibility, which it deserves. Now, she talked about the symposium. Yeah, we will be holding a symposium throughout the semester, and basically not only this semester, but as a way forward in all, the subsequent semesters. We do it targeting the diploma students. That means the contents and the delivery, it is basically to the level of the diploma student, for instance, and as per the guideline of the research which guide the diploma students. Now, we also have other symposium specifically for the undergraduate students. And again, the content delivery and the content which we covers whatever the undergraduate student guidelines stipulate. Now, we also have the postgraduate, and this particular case, we separate the master's students and also the PhD students, because we understand very well, especially when it comes to the methodology and how they tackle maybe the data analysis, quite different, and therefore we carry out symposium specifically targeting the methodology for the masters and also the methodologies for the PhD students. Now, the grant proposal writing, we are so active as a university, and we want to partner with you as our students and our faculty basically to write the proposals together for the grants. We understand there are so many societal problems which we are a part and parcel of providing the solution to the same as a university. And therefore, anytime we will be calling upon you joining us in proposal writing, please welcome on board. At the same time, if you have any kind of, grants, you think the proposal can partner with you to write, then we will be more than willing to be part and parcel of that proposal grant writing. Now, we also do the joint international conference, which is usually held biannually. Like she was leading this year in September, I think 18th, 19th, in September, we'll be holding our international conference. Again, in this year, we had one in February. We're calling upon, especially for the postgraduate students, to partner with us, not partnering as such, but for you to present PhD to present in a conference before they qualify for the graduation. So we provide that particular platform for you to be able to present in the conference. And again, it is just a platform for all of us to speak about whatever you are doing, whatever the investigation we are doing. So we welcome all of us to register. The same she had talked about, the link will be shared on the chat for all of us to register. And also in our website, we have the flyer on this particular international conference. Please access the same so that you can see the topical areas. We try to focus on the contemporary issues, the AI, sustainability, environmental, and all those particular things. So you are welcome to be part and parcel of the same. Also, we hold the Innovation Week, and I think she explained about that. So we welcome you as the student if you have an innovation, and we will be there to kind of incubate and enable you to move your idea from one stage to the next one until you commercialize on the same. The Innovation Week is held every semester. Now, Dr. Angie, I don't know if you are back, but whoever is projecting, you can take me to the next slide.
Thank you, Dr. Justa, and we look forward to an interaction with you in this semester of September, December. Thank you very much.
Now I welcome the ICT manager to take us through the presentation on ICT. Walter.
Thank you for the presentation. For the ICT, I'm Walter Kiuya, the ICT manager. So we do a number of activities, both the ICT and the security. So I'll start with the ICT. With ICT, we usually do an element of infrastructure development and maintenance. These include the Wi-Fi and the element of connectivity to facilities. So you'll be guided on how to get to this through our ICT orientation. We do also support the first slide. Yeah, so we do also support other departments to do learning through the facility, especially connectivity to portals, and they should ensure continued access to information. We have the portals. I'll take you through the portal so you'll be able to see how you can access resources. Go to next. So with the portals, I'll show you how to get to the student portal, but today I'll do a review because we'll have another training that will be done for all of you, both the ODEL and the in-premises. So for this one, we'll do the element also how to get access to emails to groups, especially we'll do groupings as per the courses offered so that you'll be able to get communication of what is going around. There will also be biometric registration, but this is basically for certain premises, especially the sensitive areas. And the main issue will be the student portal access, and this will be done through your student email, your student number, and the password provided. But this one will give you a default one. Then later you can change on your own. I'll show you how to do it. Then you can move to next. Then for the portal again, I'll show you how to do it right now. Then we shall do further access to this so that you'll be able to access all your status. The status include the financial status, the grades. If you have done exams, you'll see the grades. If you have opened a new semester, you'll see which units you need to register, and you can register. And that is the only way we can know that you are around, through registering of units. So if you talk about the entire portal, is basically to access some of the information like grading. If you have done the exam, you'll be able to see your grades. If there's need to do a repeat of the exam, if you failed, you'll also see there, but I'll show you how to do it, and you'll be able to move around very easily. You can move to the next slide. So with ICT, we also manage computer labs. We have a number of them. We have 2 in main campus, then we have 2 in South Sea. During orientation, it will be shown where they are located, but we also intend to do 2 more, especially the multimedia lab and instructional lab, and will be oriented on how they are working and the places that will be located. And what are the uses of this lab? We'll be able to do your online research because we have a number of computers available. We have internet connectivity. We'll be able to acquire internet free access without any payments. And you'll be able to do also your emails access because there are computers there. We'll also do classes. Some of these practicals, we do them at the computer lab, especially those who are doing the technical courses, but all the courses are also welcome to use them. The labs are open 8 to 5 every day, and you'll be able to access them at any time between that time. Then for the security element, we do manage the entire security, especially access to the facility, and you're encouraged to access through the main gate because there are no other exits, and you'll find the premises are secured through the electric fence. So you're encouraged to follow the main gate, and also through the main gate, you'll be done the identification to confirm you're a student. This is to avoid idling at the premises and also to promote a conducive environment for learning. So the identification will be done through the student ID. I'm sure most of you have them. For those who don't have them, they're being processed, you'll be able to get. But some premises require biometric machine access. So it'll be registered by use of biometric that is your thumb, and it will be able to access those facilities. So students are required to be searched. So when you're searched, don't feel that you're being subjected to a normal exercise, but it's a matter for security purposes, and searching entails both the vehicle and person. If you're coming through the vehicle, you'll be searched, entire vehicle, the boot, and the access to the doors, and also you'll be allocated a card so that to avoid criminal activities, especially theft of vehicles, because at times you can be parking, but you don't know your number plate. So this will control that. Next slide, please. In case of any threat, and threat can be anything that can cause commotion, like fire, like attack, there are several exit points. You'll be directed through the exit points. Where are they? So that you'll be able to execute and do the emergency exit rather than shouting and looking for help. And immediately you'll be helped on the way forward. In case of, but of late we have not had any of that because the environment is totally secured, both at the gate and the entire premises. And for that reason, you can report any unsafe condition immediately. It can be your colleague. A threat is not a must to be a certain foreigner. It can be a colleague who is causing threat. You report to the guard, to the gate guard, or you can also report to the ICT department so that it can be assisted. One thing you should be aware of is to ensure safety of your personal possession, especially the laptop, the phone. We don't have immediate protection of these facilities because they usually personal belongings. So in case they get lost by maybe by emergency, you do what you call reporting. You can do to the ICT department or at the guard, because we have lost and found policy that will assist to trace back the owner of this particular possession. You can move to next, please. So for that one, I wish to end there. And before I end, I can show you a bit of this. Let me share the screen. You can unshare your screen so that I can share mine.
Just stop my screen. Just a moment.
So is it visible enough? So if you want to access the student portal, you'll come and do the typing student portal more. You'll get access to this. Is it visible enough?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. So you click at the first option, student portal. It will take you to the next portion like this. You type your student number in full. Then you type the default password that will be provided for you. You click login. It will take you to the next point of login. And this is what we call now the student portal. With this one now, you'll have whatever I was discussing about the dashboard. The dashboard provides a summary of the fee paid, a summary of the attempted units, and the summary of the registered units. So registered units are the ones that I told you you need to register every semester to show that you're on session and which units you are doing. Apart from this, it will provide you a summary of the personal information. In case it was captured wrongly, it's better you do an email and you copy the ICT department so that it can be rectified as early as now, rather than you wait until the final days of graduation, which can affect your transcript and certificate. So for that case, you can send an email to ict@moa.ac.ke, of which also you will be reminded on the same email. But apart from the dashboard, you have the financials. You'll be able to print your receipts to show that whatever you have paid has been captured. You'll be able to see your fee statement in case there's something you need to top up, like this one, fee statement. It will be able to generate whatever that you have paid since you started the course. For the academics, you can do course registration. Most of you will do this because this is the beginning of the semester. You'll see the available units and you can do the registration at this point. You can decide also to drop them, but you need to consult when you do so. The registration type, you can choose from this. Are you doing a special? Are you doing unit registration? For you, most of you will do unit registration because it's your first time, or each and every semester you have to do it. But for supplementary, if you have failed, that means you are below average. You need to select the supplementary. Then you also, for special, in case you missed an exam because of one reason or the other, you need to approach the registrar office. You'll be advised on the special. But for retake, in case you have done the exam, you failed, and you fail the next time, The second time, you need to do what you call a retake. So you'll click on the retake, then you select on which mode of unit. Is it regular units or are you an Odell student? This one will be, you'll be advised better in the next orientation. So apart from that, there is examination. You can generate an exam card. Initially, it was being done at this point printed, but we are now advising if possible, it can be transferred to your end. You can generate this. This one you can only generate after you're done with the fee payment and you have observed the fee payment policy. Then we have the view of WBA and CATS. Most of you have done the exam in the previous stages. You'll find you have to do CATS, then you do the main exam. So with these are usually the assessments that you do before the main exam. Before you do the exam, confirm these ones are updated because they'll affect your average performance. Then you can generate provisional results. You select if you want to know that you are passed or you are failed, so that you can register for retake and anything, you generate. If it's for previous semester, you can click this one and click generate report. You'll be able to see your results so that you can know if you're moving to the next stage or something else. But remember, for the first attempt, before you access this portal, when you access the portal, you'll be in a position to reset the password because the password we'll have provided is usually the default password, but you'll need to go and change that password so that it's only you and you that know the password. So you'll come and click reset password and you'll basically type the new password and confirm the password, then you click reset. Make sure the password is quite complex. You do the capital, small letters, the symbols, and combination of the sort so that you'll be in a position to have a very complex password. And make sure you type it somewhere or put into memory so that you don't have difficulty in accessing the portal. I know there's much on this, but we shall do an orientation, most probably on 4th. We shall send you an email on the same to join. We shall do it online so that you'll be in a position to be conversant with this. This was just an overview because of time factor. And in case you have any query, you can send to ict@mua.ac.ke, and you can copy also wkihuya@mua.ac.ke just for facilitation and faster tracking. Thank you for that, and I wish to end there. I wish to welcome you to Moi University, a place where you are in safe pair of hands. Thank you. Back to the chair.
Let's have the next presenter.
One step, please stop sharing.
Okay, I'm done.
Gladys.
And Wanji, please.
Oh, yes.
Hello everyone. I hope I am audible. My name is Anne Mwangi from the Quality Assurance Office, and I will be taking you through quality assurance and what it is. So to start with, we work with the Quality Assurance Office, which is basically in charge of quality control and quality assurance within the university. So in your time here, we're going to be interacting in various ways. And first, these are the goals of quality assurance. One is to be the link between MUA and other stakeholders. So as a university, we are regulated by the Commission for University Education. We also have interested parties like the Ministry of Education, who we also deal with. So any sort of communication that is coming from our regulator and other external stakeholders, and especially issues of compliance and conformity to standards and guidelines, That is where quality assurance comes in. So we also ensure quality assurance in terms of academic excellence. That is, we do assessments and evaluation. So usually we do feedback surveys. We do surveys to review the quality of service that you're receiving, how comfortable you are with the services. Does it meet your expectation? Does it exceed, or does it fall below? And then we'll come up with action plans to ensure that we are able to meet those expectations and improve where necessary. So we also do audits of your file. So we expect that once you have, like now you've been admitted, we want to ensure that you provided all your qualifications and that you meet the standard, the minimum regulatory requirements for joining the university. So we also track, as we said, so these are some of the surveys that we do. So every semester, we're going to interact with you through the Teaching Effectiveness Evaluation Surveys. So this is a survey that we do to see, in terms of your classes, the lecturers you're interacting with every semester for every single unit. So we want to know how satisfied are you with the instruction, the kind of learning environment that you experience within MUA, and what improvement plans you'd want us to put in place to ensure that it goes above your expectation. We also do general customer satisfaction surveys, where we'll do like a compliments and complaints survey to see, in terms of the administrative services you're getting, in terms of the student support, are you happy? Are you satisfied? And then we also do orientation surveys. So following this orientation, we're going to be sharing with you a link through what we call SurveyMonkey. This is a software we use for conducting our surveys. Please give us feedback on the orientation you're undergoing today, so that if there's any improvement that need be done, it can actually be done. So others we also interact with are ODEL. We also do graduation surveys, among others. So the university is a chartered university. So as of last year, we are chartered, and therefore welcome to MUA, and feel happy and feel comfortable, as this is your university of choice. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. We can listen to administration. Edna?
Thank you very much. Good morning. My name is Edna Muriasi, going to present on about administration of the university. And the mandate of the administration department is to maintain the assets of the university, and this is through ensuring all university operations run professionally and smoothly. It also ensures that high standards of cleanliness and a conducive environment for work and study are maintained, and also ensure all university rooms, inclusive of the lecture rooms, offices, are in good conditions for learning and work. And also through administration department, we are responsible for ensuring that all our students, clients, staff get drinking water from the dispenser at the reception, and also from the jugs in the cafeteria. I'll urge all the university, all the students, while you are in the university, both at our South Sea and Kisaju campus, don't just drink any water from any tap. Please ensure that you get
I don't know, Eddie. We can't hear Edna.
I think it's like
usually
Edna. Oh, he's back. Edna, you are cut. So continue.
Okay. Can I go back to drinking water, Mr.
Transport,
Kawino?
just transport.
Transport, okay. For the university transport, we have university vehicles. We have 2 buses, a 33-seater and a 51-seater, and also a 14-seater van. And the university usually provide this transport for official functions. If you have official functions as students, like industrial, community service, it's transport is usually requested through the Dean of Students, the office, and we'll ensure that you've been provided for this transport. Next, Florita. And we also ensure that our washrooms are very clean, and usually we urge your students as you come in, we usually get complaints that the washrooms are very dirty, and please, we want to assure you that our washrooms are cleaned hourly, and tissue papers are replenished, because we have an outsourced cleaning company, which is Ice Cleaning Company, which does a wonderful job. So please, as you use the washrooms, we encourage all students to leave the washrooms a better place than they found it for the next user. And we also provide tissue papers which are in the tissue dispensers. And please, there are situations whereby we find the tissue papers are missing, and please don't carry them home. We also have cafeteria in both our both campuses, and these cafeteria offer they are outsourced cafeteria services, and we are always in communication with the cafeteria providers to ensure that they provide well-balanced diet for our students, and the prices are very affordable. And we also ensure that these cafeteria, they operate from early morning to late evening to ensure that the meals are available as per our students' request. We find that there are those students who come for evening classes, so we ensure that, and there are those who come for early morning classes, so we ensure that the cafeteria in both campuses open from very early in the morning to late in the evening to cater for all the students who come to the university at different times. Next slide. And thank you very much. Welcome to the Management University of Africa. In case you have any questions about administration, we are there to guide you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Edna. We are almost done, but before that, we have a partner that is CASNEB. CASNEB is an examining body. And I don't know whether Caro is logged in or any person from CASNEB. You can give us a short presentation, and then we'll hear from, this is a student affair, so we'll hear from the student leadership. Then we do Q&A and close. So somebody from CASNEB, or Caro, if you are here, please welcome for a few minutes.
Hello, good afternoon. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay. My name is Caroline Makutwa. I'm from CASNEB. And like our coordinator has said that we are partners with most universities, and Management University of Africa is one of them. And I will share my brief presentation just about CASNEB and what CASNEB does and the courses and why it is of value to us as students as we join the university. So please allow me to share. I don't know whether you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yes, Carol, we can.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'll just be brief. I said that CASNEB is examining body. We administer professional examination in different fields. Of course, we are a government entity, so we operate under a legal framework, under the Accountants Act, under the Public Secretaries Act, and are also under the Investment and Financial Analyst Act. Our vision is to be empowered and globally recognized business professions, just to empower professionals globally. Our mission is to transform business professionals through examination. We certify, we accredit training institutions, and also research, innovation, and consultancy. Our mandate is to develop syllabuses, conduct post-professional, professional, diploma, and certificate of examinations. Once we conduct those exams, we certify candidates in accountancy, finance, credit, governance and management, and also ICT and other related disciplines. And this enhances us to promote these qualifications nationally and internationally. We have a brand promise, which is to be empowered. Our desire and our goal is to empower young professionals. Now, CASNEB has some courses that they offer. We have 1 certificate course, we have 3 diploma courses, we have 6 professional courses, and we have 2 post-professional courses. The certificate course is called CAMS. I know most of us on this platform are enrolling in the university, but we may have a cousin or a neighbor or a friend at home who is not very certain of what they want to do. We have a certificate course in accounting and management skills that you can tell them about. And the minimum qualification for that certificate course is a minimum of a deep lane. We have diploma courses. We have accounting technicians diploma. We have diploma in data management and analytics. And we also have diploma in computer networks and systems administration. Now, these diploma courses are computer-based, and you need to have at least a minimum of C- for you to qualify for that qualification and register. We have professional courses in different fields. We have CPA, that's Certified Public Accountants. That's the most common because it is the brain behind CASNEB since its origin. We have Certified Secretaries, which is a management course. We have CIFA, which is Certified Investment and Financial Analysts. We have CCP, that's Certified Credit Professionals. We have CISE for ICT guys, which is Certified Information Systems and Solutions Expert. And we also have Certified Quality Professional, which is CQP. Now, these professional courses are administered in 3 levels. We have foundation, we have intermediate, and we have advanced level. So once you register, maybe as you continue with your degree at the university, you can choose a professional course. I'm putting emphasis on this because I know this is what affects us directly as university students. So whether you're doing law, whether you're doing statistics or economics, you can choose a professional course amongst these ones from CASNEB. Then by the time you're done with your 3 or 4 years in the university, then you have a professional course besides your qualification. Now, basically CPA is for people who want to pursue accounting, auditing, who wants to delve into the matters of finance. So this is a good professional course to look at if that is your area of profession. Now, for certified secretaries, for guys who aim to do corporate secretary, the people who want to become policy formulators, consultants in governance, then certified secretary is a good course for you. For CIFA, certified investment and financial analysts, the guys who want to do who want to become portfolio managers, investment bankers, who want to become financial analysts and advisors on how we can invest, then CIFA is a good to go course for you. For certified credit professionals, For people who want to major in credit analysis, debt management, and recovery, then CCP is a good professional course for you to do. For our IT experts, guys who are doing IT degrees at the university, then this CISE is a good course for you. You become an expert in data management, data management and analysis experts, web programmers, network specialists, then this is a good professional course. Certified quality professionals, for guys who want to be equipped and expertise in quality management, both in the public and private sectors, then CQP is a good professional course. And what do you need to have attained for you to qualify for a professional course from CASNEB? You only need to have a minimum of a C+. I know most of us are in university and we qualify for this. So I want to urge us as students that as we start our first year, also embark in a professional course so that by the time you're done with your degree, you have a professional qualification with you. And when you come back to MOA for masters, or you go to maybe a bank for an interview, then you have an added advantage. So once you finish these courses, then there are professional institutes that you can register with. Like for the accountants, you register with ISPAC. For the certified secretaries, you register with ICS. For the CIFA, you register with the CIFA. So each and every professional course has a professional institute that you can register, get a practicing number, and you become a full member of that institute. We have the post-professional course. We have CFFE and certified CPFM. And these two courses, for one to register for them, you have to be a degree holder or you have to have qualified from CASNEB as a professional graduate. You're a CPA graduate or you're a CIFA graduate or you're a CIFA graduate, then you qualify for CFFE and CPFM. Now, CFFE is about forensic fraud examination. So anyone who wants to venture in this, and certified CFM is also an advanced level of the quality management examination. So if you want, once you finish your professional course, you want to go to the post-professional, then the professional qualifications are good for you. So why enroll for a CASNEB qualification or a CASNEB course? Of course, they are of high quality, they are globally competitive and reliable, they're market driven, they're highly reputable, and also you get an advantage to register in a professional body. So I will stop that there. Our examinations are held thrice a year. We have exams in April, we have exams in August, and we have exams in December. So as we enroll and do our first exam in December at MOA University, even if by December you will not have been ready, you have time and you can choose a professional course, you can actually register and also sit for your first exam next year in April. Sorry, there's a bit of background noise where I am. You'll excuse me for that. So I would urge all the students to look at a professional course, whether you're doing design, whether you're doing law, whether you're doing business administration. Having a professional course gives you an upper hand. It gives you the edge. You go to an interview and you're asked, so what do you have to offer in the table? And because you have added value into your qualifications, you have your certificate from your university and you have a professional qualification, then you make the difference. You create the higher niche and you become very marketable in the field. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, I'll be willing to take them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carol, for that presentation. And to our students, we are almost done. There is only one presenter, and then we'll go to questions and answers session. So the next presenter is the student leadership. Here we have a student association, MOASA. I would like to welcome the chair person of MOASA. If Joash, you are here to give your remarks, then we'll go to question and answer session. Joash.
Through the chair, I think we have a representative, Donaldson Kipkorir. who is the Secretary General for MWASA, so I think he'll take up on this. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, good, good afternoon. Sorry, where I am, I'm engaged. I can't share my screen also. I can't open my camera, but we'll continue. I'll introduce myself. Kipkorir Donaldson, student leader at Management University of Africa. I'm the Secretary General of the MWASA team, and I'm currently in my fourth year. I'm taking Bachelor of Arts in Development Studies. I'm currently in my last semester. Okay, I like to introduce my other student leaders whom they did make to attend the meeting. And maybe I'll introduce them by their names for the new comrades to know them. First of all, we have the president of the MWASA team, whom is called Joseph Wambugo Kigo. He is our president. We also have the deputy president, who is Lucy Madenga. That's Lucy Madenga. Then we have the Secretary General, that's me, Donaldson Kipkorir. Then we also have the Treasurer. The Treasurer we have is James Mushiri. Then also we have the Secretary Academics, who is Lucy. Yeah. We also have the Secretary for Sports, whose name is Reinhard Bonk. And that's the student leaders team that we have. So maybe I'll take you through our functions. Maybe the first one is that we represent the voice of the students in the university. We also participate in committees, councils, or forum to represent the student concern, ideas, and feedback. We also represent students in academic boards, disciplinary hearings, and policy discussion. We also do advocacy and welfare. That's we promote student rights and welfare, including access to resources, fair treatment, and also quality education. We also address grievances related to academics, accommodation, campus services, safety, and discrimination. We also do work with student affairs to improve mental health, wellness, and support services. Another one, we also do serve roles for models for academic integrity, discipline, and also engagement. We also mentor our younger students for navigating university. Like, for example, the new students who are the new comrades who have joined the University of Africa, Management University of Africa. We also promote ethical leadership, teamwork among peers. We coordinate student events such as cultural weeks, sports tournaments, talent shows, and academic workshops, which we hold every semester. For example, we have sports, we have talent shows, we have academic workshops, and we also have campus vibes, which they are coming for this semester. We also do facilitate clubs, association, and interested groups by offering support and logistics. These are clubs like, for example, religion clubs. We also facilitate them. We also facilitate their logistics. And we also promote community service, innovation, entrepreneurship, and campus engagement. We ensure clear communication between administration and the students. That's where we're preaching the communication barrier between the students and the management. We disseminate important university information to students in an accessible way. These are WhatsApp groups. We share the communication, maybe notices on the WhatsApp groups whereby I asked the new students to join the WhatsApp groups on which I'll share the links and on my WhatsApp status also. We engage in development or review of university policies, especially for those, especially those affecting students directly, e.g. dress code, fees, exams, and discipline. We also do mediate disputes among students or between students and staff. We promote peaceful dialogue, respect, and inclusive decision making. We ensure that all student voices are heard, including minorities or marginalized groups. And we do advocate for gender equality, disability support, and cultural religious respect. So I want to take this time to welcome all the comrades to the best university in Africa, whereby we offer all the oat cake units. I also welcome you to South Sea. I study in South Sea. Maybe when you'll join the university, when you'll start your classes, we'll meet, we'll talk. I want to share my WhatsApp number in case you have any issue, just report to me. In case you need any assistance, just text me or call me. I want to share my WhatsApp number. That's you can write it 0719 54 98 64. I want to repeat it. That's my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number. That's 0719 54 98 64. And in case you want to call me directly, you can try this number 0722 858 821. I'll repeat it 0722 858 821. Free. All the Mwasa team are free. You can reach out to us. And thank you. Welcome to the Management University of Africa. Back to you, Chair.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And to our students, we have a strong student body. They are here to support you also during their study from the student association side of this is for you. And we encourage you to really contact them. Even those who are on Dell programs, the association belongs to students. At this moment, I would like us to go to a question and answer session. I've seen quite a number of questions on the chat and quite a number of answers also flowing in the chat. But I just want to open for students who would like to ask questions so that we can react to the questions. That I would prefer we go for about 15 minutes. After that, I would request one student who will volunteer to give a vote of thanks, and one student, that is our new student, who will volunteer to pray. So let's start with the question and answer session. Any student who feels you need a clarification, please, just either you raise your hand or you just come up and ask your question. Karibuni. Now, as students are still thinking, I have some chat here. I don't know whether it was reacted to. What happens if internet goes off? This is from Wilfred Dinda. Goes off or power goes off and you are thrown out during exams. And I saw Komu reacted to that. But I would like that reaction to go to all students. So Komu, can you say something?
Yeah, what I would want to say is that at any one time, an examination must be invigilated from the start to the end. So if the eventuality that power goes off and you are possibly using a desktop, then it means that examination was not invigilated, and consequently, the student will have to receipt. If the mistake is on the side of the student, then you'll have to pay for the units. But if it is because of the something that is beyond due, then you'll sit for it as a special unit. But note, even as power goes off, there are still other something else that you can do. Possibly put a UPS so that you have uninterrupted power supply. So at the end of it all, if you think that you're not going to have an exam, you will not sit for the exam without having any eventualities, then you are advised to come and sit for physical examinations. Otherwise, an exam for it to be valid must be invigilated from the start to the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Komu. I saw Vivian. Was it Vivian who wanted to say something? Vivian, ask your question.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Is there a career coach in the university to come and advise us on the certifications we can have?
Moses, can you react to that?
Through the chair, I think what I'll do, I think we can maybe organize a talk. We have the school for certification, so of course I'll liaise with the head of school so that I think we have a forum for the same, because there's a school which deals with certifications. Yes, thank you.
Okay, any other question from our students, our new students, or any other student?
Hello. My name is Mary. When is allowed the first classes if you are
Who is, sorry, who is talking?
Mary Moya.
Mary, I would prefer, if you talk, you can show your face. It's good to know you also, but go ahead.
Okay. I'm in an office setting, so let me try to show my face. Okay, I was asking if I have paid like 55% of my school fees, can I be allowed to pay the remaining 10% in the process, which maybe later speak, until access the material? I think not meet the 5 things.
Yes, thank you. I would like a reaction from Odell department.
Mr. Kawino, I don't know whether I got it right. It sounded as if it is on issue of payment.
Maybe I think it's an
Maybe
issue.
I can repeat. Sorry, I am in
yes,
a noisy place because I work in a steel manufacturing industry. So please pardon the background noise.
Okay.
I was asking, since this is the first semester, and some of us are trying not to miss out on this time, not to postpone the study time ya kwanza kusoma. So if I have managed to pay 50% of the school fees, can I access study materials if I can clear the remaining 10% before 5th of September?
Kumu, I hope you've gotten it.
Yes, I got it. Let me say this, at this particular, when we are doing the orientation, we are talking about the policy issues. However, we know that the individuals have got very specific needs. So as something that can affect a particular person, then you have to make that request as an individual. And now get into a commitment with the finance department as to when you are going to do the payment. Thank you. Basically, what I'm saying is we do listen to the individual needs of a student and as they make personal commitments. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other Mary, I hope you're okay. You are satisfied, eh?
Yeah, very okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other student? Or any other reaction from the team here?
Hello,
Yes.
my name is Gloria. I'm a continuing student from Kima.
Gloria, do you
And-
mind showing your face?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Gloria.
Go ahead.
I'm a continuing student from Kim. I've done a diploma in PSM, and we've not been given transcripts yet. So my question is, will we be exempted for some units, and how will they accord for that? Because we haven't been given transcripts yet.
Registrar, I think you can register. You can react on that.
Yeah, maybe I can just want to a clarification. Do you have the termly? Because you also get every semester or after every module, you get the transcripts.
Yes, I shared them.
Okay, we use the official transcripts. The reason I was asking that is that even those semester ones, you can get them stamped. That way they become official. And then from there, we can manage to make use of them.
All right, that one I shared already. It's with the officers.
Already stamped?
Yes.
That's okay then.
All right. Thank you.
I can add something there, Registrar.
Okay.
Yes, Dr.
Okay. For a start, the student who doesn't know exactly which unit they're supposed to be given the credit transfer, they'll start off by doing the common units, which they cannot qualify for credit transfer. So that is how we manage the first semester. So you will realize that we'll register for you the DCU units or the units which are compulsory. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. for that clarification. Do you have any other student?
Hello,
Yes.
my name is Juliet, taking MDS.
Juliet, go ahead.
I'd like a clarification in regards to the examination. I will be taking distance learning. So if I'm taking distance learning through the courses, on examination day, can I opt to come physically and take the exams? Are there any limitations in regards to if I'm taking my courses through ODL? Is there a limitation for me to come physically to the campus to take my examination?
Thank you, Juliet. Juliet, can you react to that? Juliet,
Maybe I can try to answer as we wait for Juliet.
Yes,
She
Dr.
can answer if she has additional. Now, what will happen is whether you are registered for regular or ordinary students, you can opt for either mode of the examination. There is a communication we sent through the school which tells the students just before we release the exam timetable to kindly, if you are an ordinary student, register with us if you are interested in doing the physical exam. So when we issue that communication, kindly indicate to us. Otherwise, if you don't indicate, we'll assume that you are an online student and you are taking an online exam. So if you want to do otherwise, communicate back to us when we request student to indicate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Any other?
Yes, hello, team. My name is Wellington.
Yes,
and
go
I have
ahead.
a question. About the CASNEP. So my question is: do which do the CASNEP guys allow the diploma students from KIM take their professional courses?
I'm not sure if Karo is here. Karo, if you are here, you can say that. But I
Yes, I
think
am.
they allow that so long as you meet the criteria for a particular course you want to enroll with at CASNEB. It doesn't mean you must have a degree. You can still be enrolled, not unless it's specific. The ones she indicated that the qualification is the bachelor degree. But these others, so long as you meet the grade, the aggregate grade, they should be able to admit you. And
Thank
good
you.
part of it,
I
you
can
can
I
also
can
be
say
admitted
something.
within.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, this is Carol. Yes, you can. So long as you have completed the diploma, maybe let's say diploma in business management from KIM, and you'd want to do a professional course, yes, you qualify. And if there's a unit that maybe you did financial accounting in your level 1, and financial accounting is appearing on foundation level for CPA, with the KIM and NEC diplomas, we are able to give you exemptions. So you can get an exemption in a unit or 2. And yes, you can register and start from CPA or any professional course, so long as you have completed that diploma. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, hello. My name is Emmanuel Sifuna.
Yes.
I'm having a question. I'm a new student. I'm asking about the help. Does help support only degree students or diploma also? And question number 2, do you offer project management course? Because I asked for it, they said you don't offer diploma and project management.
Dr. Nyaga?
Thank you so much. I think I can try to answer the second question, which is if we offer diploma in project management. You know, we have partnered with KIM so that you can take their diploma in project management. But with that, when you come to the university, we will exempt you some units as you take our Bachelor of Arts in Development Studies project management option. Because we have the project management, but from the degree, masters, and going on. But from diploma, you can take from KIM, then you come join us. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. What was your first question?
I was asking about help. Does help support the diploma students?
Mr. Com can help me answer that.
Yes, it does. Even certificate students.
I think thank you to all.
I'm asking that because I tried applying for the support. Then somebody said that they only support the degree students.
They support all.
Okay, I have to refuse. Okay.
I can also add to that, and especially if you are working and you have a payslip, they also have a special loan for people who are working and with payslip. It's called Jielimishe. So you apply and then they send the money direct to the university.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there any burning questions? I have seen there's somebody called Kennedy Oluwach, I think. He has written some questions there. I was trying to read them. There's about 7 questions. Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Edna, a new student. I would like clarification on your mode of fee payment, because I first learned about your institution in May, and I was to attend classes in May, but I was a bit held up. No, I was communicating with 2 different people. And then when I received forms to fill on my email, the other person asked me, who gave you these forms? You know, that got me worried. And then I stopped the process until now today. So what's your fee payment mode? Where do we pay fee? Thank you.
Your question is how the fee payment mode? Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. A team from finance, I think you can clarify this.
Thank you. For all students who are given a fee structure, their payment details at the bottom of the fee structure. Our bank accounts are with the ABSA, Equity, and Cooperative Bank. And then we also have a pay bill number, which is 411-3601. I'm just going to type it. I'll just type it here, 411. I'll type it in the chats. It's 411-3601. And then the account name is your admission number.
What if you don't have the admission number?
Yeah, that is why the registrars posted on the chat that you write to admissions@mua.ac.ke. Then once you have sent that email to admissions, they will sort out any other documentation that probably you have not given. But if you had given out all your paperwork, they will guide you appropriately, then give you admission number, then you can make payment.
Okay.
Let me just add that in case you don't have an admission number, you can just put your name and then you share the fee payment message with the admissions office.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that question.
But MC, let me just clarify that mostly applies to those who are doing an application. Thank you.
Okay, Registrar, you're done.
Sorry.
Who is talking? You can.
It's Edna. I haven't gotten that because I already applied. I was supposed to pay fee for me to get that admission number in May. I wasn't able to come to school to do that because I was held up.
Okay, just use the number that has been given by finance, then send the number to the admissions department.
Okay.
Okay, I hope that is clear. The number, if you pay, the number will come. That message will come with the university's name.
Yeah, kwa admission number
that you have paid.
andike jina.
Sawa, asante.
Yes. So I think we are almost done. If there is no burning question from the students who are joined in, who is talking?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, one last question kindly. This is Mary again.
Yes, Mary.
I see on the chart that you indicated we have another physical presentation at the end of the September-December 18th. I'm supposed to in Kisagi. I'm a resident in Kisagi. No, I'm taking a lot of classes. Am I supposed to go there physically or this orientation is now? So now.
Registrar, you can clarify that? A registrar or somebody from registrar's office?
Yeah, I didn't get that. It was a bit faint.
Oh, I said that. Yeah. There was a post by Daniel Kobu to everyone, which said we'll have a physical orientation after the end of our September and December 18th. So I was wondering, am I supposed to then go to Kisagi campus physically, or this orientation you've just done will be enough?
Oh, Sawa, I get it now. So at the end of our admission, that is at the end of September, we give any student who may have missed this orientation or who may have felt that they did not get enough during the virtual to come for a physical orientation at South Sea, at Kisaju campus. Remember, Kisaju campus is our main campus. But if you feel you have adequately been given the information you require, then you need not come physically. But for those who want it, it is
some revision. Are there limitations?
No, there is no limitation in access to our library, whether it is online or whether it is physical. Just match to any library, present your student ID, you will be able to access anytime you want.
Machera, you want?
Physically, you are welcome. You can also use the other option of campus access. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like Dr. Justa to react to Janet Otange's question. Kindly clarify, I talked to one of your staff and told me the undergraduate degree is compressed to 2.5 years. Is it true?
Okay, the duration you take depends on a number of things. One, it depends on how many units you are doing per semester. The second thing, it depends on whether you are being given the credit transfer. So the total duration might differ from one student to the next student. Now you realize that we said that depending on which mode of learning you are doing, you can take a minimum of 5 units per semester and a maximum of 6 units per semester, and especially if you are an ordinary student. So it is your choice which will make you take short duration. One constant factor, we are all, if you are doing, for instance, BML, then you are doing the new courses, the total units you will be doing, there are 48 units. Same case to BBS. Now for masters, there are 18 units if you are doing MBA or MML. So minimum of 3 units per semester, maximum of 6 units per semester. So different people will complete different times depending on how many units they're doing per semester and depending on if they have the credit transfer. Let me just say
that. Thank you so much, Dr. I hope that is clear to Janet. Lastly, there is a...
Tomka, we know simple mathematics. All of us, we know the units we are supposed to be doing. We know the minimum units and the maximum units you can take. Divide the total units you are supposed to be doing by how many units you want to take per semester. Then you will be able to know for how long will you take in the university. Yeah.
Through the chair, I can still add, when we are talking about semester, in the university, we do a trimester. So if you divide 48 by 6 units, those are 8. So we do a trimester, not a semester. So if you do that calculation and you are doing 6 units, you can see now the duration you are taking. We do learn through a trimester. So in one calendar year, you usually finish a year and you start another year.
Thank you, Daktari, for that.
Thank you, Doc, for that. Maybe the student need to know what we call academic year. It's composed of 2 semesters. Just 2 semesters, you are done with one academic year. And you are starting, if you are on your 3rd semester, you are now on your 2nd year. Yes.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Lastly, I was saying there was a list of things written by Kennedy Oluoch, and I'll just read them. The reactions, there are quite a number, about 7 concerns. After that, I think we'll just go down to closing. Now, 5%, question 1, 5% on early bird discount. Does this apply to any amount or a specific amount? Question 2, why can't the school provide the customized course structure based on what a student is specializing? Number 3, is it possible to provide a wall clock in all exam rooms during exams? Number 4, what is the difference between specialization and elective units? Number 5, what informs the decision in scheduling residential classes such that some units have residential classes while others do not? Number 6, what is the function of MWASA? Because as students, we won't feel its impact. Last question, is there a forum? Is there a forum? I'm hiding. Is there a forum to collect feedback from students? Now, those are 7 questions. And Ken, we did not ignore that because they were many. So I would like my colleagues to react, then we close. Since it cuts across different departments, 5% discount, somebody from finance.
Okay, maybe let me try to answer what I can answer, Tom Kawino, then my colleagues can add.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And Ken, we have asked these questions. They are very pertinent and they are very important. Thank you for asking that. The first one was if 5% is equivalent to a specific amount. It is basically the 5% of the, okay, it is the 5% of the fee to reach a particular percentage. So it will differ from one student to the next student, depending on the amount you have paid. Maybe finance can clarify on that. I think that is what I've been getting. The second one, and I want to start with the last question, the forum to collect the feedback from the student. Yes, and the QA office said that one very well. In fact, even after this orientation, they will be sending to us through our email a survey to get the feedback on maybe the various aspects, including maybe where we can improve. So, and if it is a regular classes, to be specifically, they have what you call the teaching effectiveness kind of a survey, which is administered to the students to give the feedback on how the teaching has been taking place. So there are different surveys which are usually done through the QA office, which enables us to get the feedback. And the 2 examples I've given, they're not limited. There are so many, including on the order and others. The next question was about the structure, the course structure specifically for a particular student. Maybe perhaps what can happen, and that is an area we can improve anyway. I know the course structure which is usually given, it has all the units, but it is stipulated very well on various specialization. Try to imagine if you are doing HR specialization in BML, there will be units coded HR M1, okay, to something to 1 to 2 or something like that. If you are a procurement, then we'll see PSM units there. So depending on what you are specializing on, you select a particular line. But I know through the registrar's office, we can extract specifically. The only problem is during the admission time, we don't know which specialization the student wants to take. But there are course structures specifically for BCom, specifically for BDS, specifically, for different programs, yeah, which are the students are given depending on which unit they are doing. Wall clock in the examination rooms, that is very much possible. I understand we hand them at one time, but maybe some friends of ours picked them from the rooms. That is why right now there are no rooms. But through the administration office, and she's here, she's listening, she can do something about that, and we find out we can secure them to avoid them being taken away. They were there, they were just taken away anyway. Now, what is the difference between specialization and the elective units? Specialization, every student has to take those units. The units called specialization, you all have to take it. And the course structure which will be provided, it is stipulated clearly what are the specialization, what are the elective. But elective, you will be the course structure has into brackets, select 2 units or select 1 unit or whichever the case. So elective, it's not a must to do all the units which are there. You elect one, you choose 1 or 2 or 3 depending on the instruction given there. But the specialization, you have to take all of them. What informs on the residential session units to be put there? In most cases, we have been paying attention to quantitative units, which the students actually indicate in our survey. In our survey, we ask them which units they want them offered. Mostly they indicate the quantitative, and that is what has been informing us to prepare the timetable for the residential. However, if a student feels, maybe if a particular group feels that they need this unit to be included, we are open for that. Tom Kawino, that is my submission. We can also have addition from other departments. Thank you.
Okay. Tom, through the chair, I can also add something maybe has not been mentioned on our programs. Students, you can also be able to do a major minor or a major major, whereby you choose 2 specializations as your field of study. And when you are major, it means you are going to do 2 research projects for the areas you have chosen. If you want to be major minor, you are going to do the special and elective for those specialization area you have chosen. Then the one you do a research on, that becomes your major. So you can graduate with the same bachelor as a major if you do 2 projects, or a major minor when you do 1 project. Thank you. Back to Chair.
Through the chair, let me just add one more item. When it comes to teaching and learning under ODEL, the Dean has mentioned, especially in relation to the issue of residential sessions, in addition to making a request so that we can consider whatever unit you may want added to the timetable, we normally share a list of subjects that are on offer, and against each subject we have your faculty, the name of the lecturer who is teaching you, their mobile number, and their email address. So in the event that we are not able to schedule your class for residential session or virtual classes, please feel free to write to your lecturer via email, state the area that you'd like to be assisted in, leave your email address and your mobile number. Then also, if you find that your lecturer has not responded within the time that you expect them to respond, please call them so that they can be able to address your issue. Thank you.
Mwasa?
Could the chair allow me speak to number 6 and 7, which I think had not gotten any response? On the existence of Mwasa and its function, we had here the Secretary General, who happens to be the spokesperson of Management University of Africa Students Association. He really explained in details what the mandate is. What I can urge our students, especially new students, shall you have issues concerning your welfare, any grievances, any concerns that are there, please reach out through Mwasa. That is when you will get to feel them. Shall you feel that you can reach us directly, it is still okay. But the Secretary General here explained that the Mwasa student leadership exists, gave contacts, and also in our own way, we will be able also to liaise with the registrar so that we can share those contacts officially that you are able to reach your leadership through to get assisted. On feedback, I think there was a mention of this in the presentation by QA that we really focus on getting feedback from students. Including even this particular orientation we are having. They said they are rolling a survey in teaching and on all other aspects. There are still chance to enhance this so that even all the other aspects affecting students, we can come up with those surveys that can enable us capture feedback for future improvement. Thank you, MC, and back to you.
I can also add through the chair And also within our campus, we have suggestion box. So if it's something you want to be addressed and you want it anonymously, you can also still utilize our suggestion box. The dean of the students will assess those content and probably they will see if something they can address. So we have suggestion box to get feedback from the students. If you feel you really your issues have not been addressed.
Thank you, Daktari, and thank you, my colleagues, for the responses. And I want to thank the students who joined in. We have come to a close of the session, and therefore I would request one volunteer student to give a vote of thanks. Our new students, I just want one person to volunteer to give a vote of thanks. And then thereafter, we need another student volunteer to pray for us. So let's start with a vote of thanks from our student. Any student who feels like giving a vote of thanks? First come, first serve. Nobody wants to give a vote of thanks,
Good afternoon.
Kisine
Good
Mweni,
afternoon.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm Catherine Kisine Mweni from Thika. And I actually joined late, but I'm glad I've been taken through all what I wanted to hear. And I thank the management of MUA for such a great job that you're doing. And so far I can say that this is the only university that is meeting the students' needs, especially the side of distance learning, whereby now every student can get access. Every student can get access to the courses of their choice online. So I thank you very much. And to the fellow students, thank you also for us coming on board. And I pray that the Lord takes us through the journey that we have started. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I would like to also welcome one student volunteer just to offer prayer for us.
Let us pray.
Oh, okay.
Helen, let us pray. Father God, we thank you. We give you glory. We give you honor. We give you praises and adoration because they are all yours. We thank you for this day you've given us. We pray for forgiveness of our sins. Anything that we have done, knowingly, unknowingly, consciously, and subconsciously, we pray that you may forgive us. We pray for every student who is trying to make who's trying to boost their careers and boost their education. We pray for more management. We pray for lecturers. We pray for everybody that is in this orientation today. We pray that you may bless us all and cover and protect us with your blood, oh God. As we start this journey, we pray that you start with us, Father, and when we finish it, we shall always remember to thank you. We pray that you may bless our families wherever they are. We pray that you may bless our jobs, those who are working. We pray that you may bless everything that you do. And you said you are the starter and the finisher of everything, and you are the author of our lives. So we pray that when we start this journey, you will walk with us. There will be no bad news. There will be no bad news or Mikosi. We pray that you will provide school fees. We pray that no student will miss their deadlines for submitting exams. We pray that we will all graduate eventually. And we thank you because you've started this journey with you, and we surely know that with the guidance of the teachers and more management, lecturers and friends and family and ourselves, we shall succeed. We give you glory and honor and invite you to walk this journey with us. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
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 Thank you so much, all. Let's meet in
Amen.
class, and God bless you.
Thank you.
See you in class. Eh?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, amazing one.
Thank you.
The Management
Bye.
University of Africa is where leaders are made. With cutting-edge programs, personalized mentorship, and state-of-the-art facilities, we prepare you for success. Transform your future with our May to August intake. We offer certificate courses, diploma, undergraduate, master's, or PhD, and professional courses. Enroll today.
Welcome to the Management University of Africa,
where we train individuals to be great leaders in Africa and beyond.
Management University of Africa, enabling futures, impacting progress. The Management University of Africa is where leaders are made. With cutting-edge programs, personalized mentorship, and state-of-the-art facilities, we prepare you for success. Transform your future with our May to August intake. We offer certificate courses, diploma, undergraduate, master's, or PhD, and professional courses. Enroll today.
Welcome to the Management University of Africa,
where we train individuals to be great leaders in Africa and beyond.
Management University of Africa, enabling futures, impacting progress. The Management University of Africa is where leaders are made. With cutting-edge programs, personalized mentorship, and state-of-the-art facilities, we prepare you for success. Transform your future with our May to August intake. We offer certificate courses, diploma, undergraduate, master's, or PhD, and professional courses. Enroll today.
Welcome to the Management University of Africa,
where we train individuals to be great leaders in Africa and beyond.
Management University of Africa, enabling futures, impacting progress. The Management University of Africa is where leaders are made. With cutting-edge programs, personalized mentorship, and state-of-the-art facilities, we prepare you for success. Transform your future with our May to August intake. We offer certificate courses, diploma, undergraduate, master's, or PhD, and professional courses. Enroll today.
Welcome to the Management University of Africa,
where we train individuals to be great leaders in Africa and beyond.
Management University of Africa, enabling futures, impacting progress.
Are you hungry to unlock your leadership potential? Do you dream of making a lasting impact on your career? Look no further than the Management University of Africa. At Management University of Africa, we strive to ensure that all our graduates become job creators through empowering them with an entrepreneurial mindset. Whether you're a seasoned professional looking to advance in your career or a recent graduate eager to embark on your leadership journey, we've got you covered. We have a comprehensive range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs tailored for anyone aspiring to excel in management and leadership. What sets us apart? Our innovative.
Welcome to our university. This is the main campus. It's based in Kisaju, Kajiado, and we have another branch in South Sea.
We usually say that we are the first point of interaction and also the last point as the students complete their studies and even beyond, long after they have completed their studies.
Welcome to the Management University of Africa,
where we train individuals to be great leaders in Africa and beyond.
Hey. Hi, Toons. How are you doing? I'm good. Welcome to Management University of Africa.
Hi, my name is Noeline. This is the ICT office, where we basically deal with the ICT systems and also provide the systems to the students and staff there so that they are able to access.
My name is Daniel Maina Komo. I'm the Registrar, Academic and Student Affairs. The work mainly involves the admission of students. We also keep the students' records. And generally, we follow the student until the time of graduation.
My name is Dr. Nyaga Justa. My role at the Management University of Africa, I'm the Dean in the School of Management and Leadership, as well as overseeing other schools.
The Management University of Africa, MUA, located in South Sea, Nairobi, is a dynamic institution dedicated to cultivating leadership, entrepreneurship, and business acumen across Africa. Established in 2011, MUA has steadily built a reputation for offering industry. The Management University of Africa, MUA, has cultivated a rich network of collaborations that amplify its mission across education, technology, and enterprise. Notable partners include the University of South Africa, UNISA, for its Doctor of Business Leadership program, University of East London, Finalizing Partnership, and Optivan Group, a leader in African real estate. MUA also works with ICDL for digital literacy certification, IIHT for tech training, and Tendershare, a digital procurement platform. Regionally, it collaborates with institutions like Jaffery Institute of Professional Studies, Mombasa, Achievers College, Embu, and Frontier Institute, Garissa, to expand access and impact. As for academic offerings, MUA provides a robust suite of programs designed to shape visionary leaders. Undergraduate degrees include the Bachelor of Commerce, with specializations in accounting, finance, and marketing, Bachelor of Management and Leadership, Bachelor of Business Information Technology, and Bachelor of Arts in Development Studies. Postgraduate options feature the MBA, Master of Management and Leadership, and PhD in Management and Leadership. The university also offers a wide range of diplomas and certificates from supply chain management to community health and development, ensuring flexible pathways for learners at every stage.
Are you hungry to unlock your leadership potential? Do you dream of making a lasting impact on your career? Look no further than the Management University of Africa. At Management University of Africa, we strive to ensure that all our graduates become job creators through empowering them with an entrepreneurial mindset. Whether you're a seasoned professional looking to advance in your career or a recent graduate eager to embark on your leadership journey, we've got you covered. We have a comprehensive range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs tailored for anyone aspiring to excel in management and leadership. What sets us apart? Our innovative approach to teaching. We foster an environment that combines theory with hands-on experience, allowing our students to put their newfound knowledge into practice in real-world scenarios. This practical application helps our students develop the crucial skills needed to navigate the challenges of today's fast-paced business landscape. And the best part is, you can access our programs from anywhere, thanks to our flexible online and distance learning options. This means you can learn at your own pace while maintaining the quality of education. Visit our website today to explore our extensive range of programs. Remember, the future belongs to those who dare to lead. Are you hungry to unlock your leadership potential? Do you dream of making a lasting impact on your career? Look no further than the Management University of Africa. At Management University of Africa, we strive to ensure that all our graduates become job creators through empowering them with an entrepreneurial mindset. Whether you're a seasoned professional looking to advance in your career or a recent graduate eager to embark on your leadership journey, we've got you covered. We have a comprehensive range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs tailored for anyone aspiring to excel in management and leadership. What sets us apart? Our innovative approach to teaching. We foster an environment that combines theory with hands-on experience, allowing our students to put their newfound knowledge into practice in real-world scenarios. This practical application helps our students develop the crucial skills needed to navigate the challenges of today's fast-paced business landscape. And the best part is, you can access our programs from anywhere thanks to our flexible online and distance learning options. This means you can learn at your own pace while maintaining the quality of education. Visit our website today to explore our extensive range of programs. Remember, the future belongs to those who dare to lead. Are you hungry to unlock your leadership potential? Do you dream of making a lasting impact on your career? Look no further than the Management University of Africa. At Management University of Africa, we strive to ensure that